We're live?
We're live?
Oh my god, we're on the internet? We're live? They can see us now?
Wait, people have been able to see us?
Wait, you're telling me we haven't just been playing Wavelength alone in your kitchen for the past 3 months, 4 months, 5 months?
Dude, that's messed up. One of my favorite creators on TikTok posted a video. She has like over 100,000 followers, and she's like, guys, I'm gonna have to take a break. I just realized that people can see these videos.
Wait, what? That's crazy.
Hello, Andy. Good to see ya.
What's up? Mystique says, wow, nice of you guys to join us.
Yeah.
You don't understand. Mark hasn't ate all day, so me and Board Ghost literally held him down and forced him to have some nutrients in his body.
What?
It's true.
That's exactly what happened.
It's exactly what happened. What's up, Kate? How's it going?
He held me down, made sure I was filled up.
Pause. What?
Whoa, ayo.
Oh, you're the one who started that verbiage.
Oh my god.
Why is this not working? Chat. Okay, that'll be good enough.
You're struggling. What's up, Vanessa? What's up, Izzy, Anita?
Hello.
Boston
Welcome
working
in
on assignments.
on this wonderful, lovely Monday.
Oh, lovely
best
and Monday. In the same sentence? What's up, Hosbomb? Hello, Charlie. Oh, everybody's coming in. Everybody is joining.
Assignment time with Mark and Corey in the background. Best of luck.
Your assignment today. Do your schoolwork.
Oh, okay. Hey, Board Ghost, would it be a pain to flip the monitor?
Flip the monitor. Oh, that one? No, not at all.
Okay,
He's
because
flipping the monitor.
we flipped it for recording, but then I looked, and I'm on the wrong side over here than I am on my laptop.
Oh my goodness.
I can remember what button it is.
Hey, Brittany, we've been going. It's been a good day. It's been a good day so far. It's a Monday, I know. Crazy.
It's trash here, nothing but rain. Sorry to hear that, Dora.
Christian says hello. What's up? Oh, did you have a good weekend?
I did have a good weekend.
Did you have a good Mother's Day?
I did, yes.
It's true, yeah.
I made almond banana cookies for my mom, who's gluten-free.
Right, very nice, very nice. You know, we had a moment on Mother's Day where I was out shopping with my mom because I made her home-cooked dinner, and I went to get ingredients for her in order to do it, and she wanted to come with me. And it was a moment that, like, one meme where they're passing each other in the car. It was me and you in the grocery store parking lot. As I was leaving, you were coming in.
Yes. Yo, Andy sent to heart me. Tracy sent to heart me. Thank you so much. Yeah, I hate our local Walmart because every single time I go there, I run into someone I know.
It's true,
And
yeah.
it's really annoying. I was walking out here, hey, shouted at me. I'm like, dear God. And thankfully it was Corey. I'm like, this is at least an acceptable person to run into at this godforsaken place.
You say that, but it was actually a 50-50 whether or not I beat your ass on sight.
That's fair.
Is your mic off? Did you forget to turn it on? Wow. Look at this professional guy.
Look, guys. It's been a while. It's been a full weekend. Yo, A sent a popular vote as well. Thank you so much. Howdy, Bad Wolf. Howdy, Dana. Welcome.
Oh,
Corey's got a fancy shirt today, too. I noticed.
I know. New
Looking
fit.
Nice.
New fit. I bought it at Walmart yesterday.
Very nice. Yo, Nicole Karina sent a heart me. Thank you so much, Nicole. We are back with some Wavelength. Woo! I added in some of the custom cards that y'all were suggesting in the Discord.
Some good ones in there.
Yeah. I think we can start. Here's a fun one to start with. It's from. Oh, god damn it. Okay.
Wow. Everything's gone. Mark's deleted Wavelength.
Okay. Hold on, give me 1 second.
He's fixing it. What's up, Bad Wolf? What's up, Mimi? Man,
Yeah.
good weekend in general. Good weekend. Didn't do much.
We saw Thunderbolts.
It's true. I saw it twice.
How was
Friday.
it the second time?
Even better than the first. It was a very enjoyable movie. Chat was right. I did like that movie a lot. It was good. Who would have guessed that the Marvel fan liked the good Marvel movie? I know. Shocking the world at large.
Alrighty. Yo, Aaron Nicole sent a heart me, Lisa the Star sent a heart me, and a popular vote. Thank you so much. We are ready. I got the card up. The first card from K8 Craighead, which is a name I didn't recognize, is would survive zombie apocalypse, would not survive zombie apocalypse.
Hey, that's a good one. I'm gonna spin up the board. JG says, I joined Discord for no reason. I have nothing to add to the conversation happening in there. JG, you didn't join for no reason. You can always add Wavelength suggestions, or if we ever have to update you guys on stream schedules or anything, that's literally the first place we do it, is in the Discord. So, welcome in. Stephanie says, hi from Scotland. What's up, Scotland? Hello, Aaron Nicole. All right, let's open it up. First card of the night. You're being scolded already by Anita, saying, start a live goal, Mark.
Okay.
Would survive zombie apocalypse. Would not survive zombie apocalypse. Mimi says, I've been watching you all for a while, but was too shy to say anything, but how are you guys doing today? We are doing great, Mimi. Hopefully you're having a good day.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
All right, I'm going to close it up so Mark doesn't accidentally look at it while...
I wouldn't do that. I would never.
Mark be peeping. Mark literally cannot see.
It may have looked to y'all like I was covering the wrong side of my face, but I was not, because it's not about me seeing the board over here, it's about me seeing my monitor over here, which is why I was covering this side.
Yo, what's up, Dr. Facilier? Welcome back. It's been too long.
Okay, the request has been fulfilled. We set up a gift goal. It is the limited time shells on TikTok. I don't actually know when we're losing these, but yeah, if you want to help support, we have the gift goal now.
Close your eyes one more time, real quick.
Okay.
Just so I can get one last little peek. All right, cool. You can look now. I am going to say. No, Anita. I had to phrase it that way in order to get him to do it. Don't worry. I'm going to say. A dog.
A dog? Ooh. Yeah. Well, look, I love my dog. I love Guinness. He ain't making it.
Okay.
He absolutely ain't making it. But I can't judge it based off just Guinness. Your dogs, zombie apocalypse, they ain't making it.
They ain't making it. One of them might. The other is dead the day it happens.
Holy moly, Nicole sent 5 shells already, and Andy sent 49 shells. Thank you so much.
Let's go with number 2, the Rizzler. Can I give 5 big booms for my boy, the Rizzler?
That's fucked up that you're making me say that kid's gonna die.
I'm not making you do anything. You're free to put that dial wherever you want.
Look, when we rebuild society, I don't know if the Rizzler's gonna be a part of it. I'm not I think he has a better chance than maybe my or your dogs, but I mean, I'd let him in the bunker. I'd let him in the bunker, but I don't have a bunker.
I'd share the bunker with the Rizzler.
I don't have a bunker to let him into, so he's gone.
And let's say the very last one.
Lassie is making it. Tell me Lassie's making it. Lassie might.
Lassie will make it.
The dogs that I'm exposed to. Yo, Courtney Crawford sent 27 shells. Thank you so much.
Yeah. All right, the very last one, I am going to give you. Ooh, man. Let's go Jennifer Coolidge.
I'm not letting her in the bunker. She's not getting an entry into the bunker.
What do you mean?
Absolutely
you
not.
Let Jennifer Coolidge in?
I would shove her out of the way so I could get the Rizzler inside and slam the door.
Okay. All right.
Get away from Jennifer. You're safe now.
Oh.
So,
but she's literally Jennifer Cool.
She is. Yo, Repo sent a shell and Coopster sent a heart me. Thank you so much. Jennifer Coolidge is a multimillionaire, maybe billionaire. I don't know how rich Jennifer Coolidge is.
There's no shot Jennifer Coolidge is a billionaire.
Okay, well, my bad.
Hold on.
Right.
Hold on. If Jennifer Coolidge is a freaking billionaire, dude, I'm gonna lose it.
She seemed to be doing well. So she's a millionaire, which the money's not going to mean much in the zombie apocalypse.
Sorry, I look. Net worth of $6 million.
$6.
She's got a little way to go.
But she can buy protection for a while. She can afford nice things to protect herself. And there's a decent chance the zombies might ignore her.
At $6 million, Jennifer Coolidge is like, when we go to eat the rich, we're going to think twice about Jennifer Coolidge. We're like, $6 million. That's like one good lotto ticket win.
I'm locking in right here. I'm giving space because, you know, of course the dog's gonna live. Lassie's gonna live. Lassie's gonna live, of course. And Rizzler, he ain't making it unless he finds a nice person to let him in the bunker. And Jennifer Coolidge, zombies may ignore her.
Here's the thing. I was worried that Rizzler was going to take you too far onto the would survive zombie apocalypse side because there's equal chance he dies instantly and also becomes a god.
He's probably patient zero. And people, like, the reason it spreads so much, people think he's doing a bit. Like, it takes a few days for anyone to notice he's a zombie. Like, oh, new Rizzler direction, new lore?
Oh my god. Think if he gets turned while he's in the Black Panther costume.
Oh, Jesus.
Alright, I'm opening the board. Well, would survive the zombie apocalypse, would not survive the zombie apocalypse. Jennifer Coolidge, a dog, the Rizzler.
Are you kidding me? I wasn't confident at all about that placement.
Let's go.
That was a total joke.
Always leave room for the Rizzler. Do we not have music? Is our music dead?
Our music's dead. I'll fix that. I'll fix that. Also, I got a little bit behind. Holy moly, Coopster sent 10 popular votes. Thank you so much. Reposeful sent 250 shells. Thank you so much. And Anita sent 99 shells. Holy moly, that is absolutely amazing. Thank you all so much. Helping us get the shell goal, limited time. The shell's being used by the squirrels to paddle over to Tuvalu. Do it.
Mark.
Do it.
I don't know what to write. What number do I put on the board? Do I put a 3 or a 4 on this board?
Well, Corey, we scored a 4.
Alright, so 4.
So you should write a 3, because in this game mode, I know, shocking, a 4 is worth 3 points. Why is that the case? Well, instead of being worth 4 points, the benefit is we get to take another card and add it to the stack, extending the game. We would have been at 6 cards remaining, but because there's 4, which is worth 3 points, we're instead at 7 cards remaining. Whew, what a way to start off the night, start off the week even.
How are you guys? We're doing pretty good today, other than the fact it's a Monday.
SMH Mondays.
Channel my inner Garfield.
Big Garfield moment. That was a really fun new card to start with. Thank you, K8. Carrie's Houston sent a heart me. Thank you so much. And PMT sent 2 shells. Thank you, thank you.
Now, I might not be a pronouncement, but I think it might just be Kate.
You know, I said when I brought up this card that I didn't recognize the name, but then I was putting away the card, I read it as K8. I went, wait, I know K8.
Yeah,
I just didn't know the end bit. So thank you, K8. Or Kate.
Dude, the red links are coming in full force today. That's crazy. I've already seen, like, I haven't read any of them, but I've seen like 5 people. Red link. Bell says red link.
Like,
perhaps.
Like a dark, twisted red link.
Like a dark, fricked up red link.
Messed up in the head red link.
Sick and twisted red link.
Can't be that bad, I'm back. Yeah, welcome back, Dr. Vasilier. We missed you. Hope you had fun doing whatever it was you were doing.
That must mean you're not a shadow banned today. It's a good indication of whether or not we're shadow banned based off how many Rhett Link comments come in.
Diet Crystal Rhett Link.
Like an even more beta Rhett Link.
That's messed up. That's messed up country Mozart. All right. This is another custom card I added today from Meep. This should be a meeting, should be an email.
Rhett and Link are most definitely richer than Jennifer Coolidge. That's not a probably. Like I said, the only thing that's separating you and Jennifer Coolidge in terms of net worth is like a lottery ticket.
Well, okay, but
actually, you know what? If you hit on a lottery ticket, you will probably 100x Jennifer Coolidge's net worth.
all right, this 4 right here is what we're aiming for. The card is should be a meeting, should be an email. Carrie's Houston sent a heart me and 5 shells. Thank you so much. Jennifer Coolidge, she's just like us for real. That's not true.
It's so true.
That's not true.
Yeah, she's just like us.
She's not. I know nothing about Jennifer Coolidge besides the commercials she's in, and I hate her so much because of them.
She's in the Minecraft movie.
God damn it. All right, I'm closing up the board.
She goes on a date with a villager.
You may look. Okay, that's kind of based. That's kind of awesome.
She's just like me for real.
Let's see. There's a hint that I really want to give, but I doubt anyone's gonna say it. Let's see. Ooh, Belle says firing someone.
Man, that should be a meeting. You should not, don't fire someone via email. That's like breaking up over text. That's kind of messed up. They are humans that deserve empathy, dude.
Sorry, Molly said AA.
That should be a meeting. That should be a meeting. I don't think you're getting much done via AA meetings. They're gonna be like, send proof that you're not drinking alcohol and you're just like at the bar going into the bathroom real quick, snapping a pic before you continue on your day.
Am I late? You are not Big Titty Lover and Haver. You are just in time with limited line 15 minutes. Meep says, oh, hey, this is my card. This is! Yes, thank you for submitting one. This is a fun one. And I'm gonna give you my own hint for this last one.
Okay.
Someone was found dead in electrical.
Dude, that's so freaking sus. With that being said, that's emergency meeting, all hands on deck. That's like maxed out meeting. All right, you can't send an email about someone being dead in electrical. That's how you lose someone doing ID card. All right, they're gonna get hit while they're doing that. So that's maxed out meeting. I mean, don't fire someone via email. AA is pointless if it's if it's an email. It's emergency meeting time. Otherwise, so I'm locked in, maxed out.
Locked in, maxed out. Let's see how we did. Evelyn sent a heart with me. Thank you so much. How do we do? Woo! 2 4s in a row to start us off.
We actually did have an email that someone was found dead at a facility.
That's messed up. Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
Huh.
Mark, I'm about to add 3 points to this board.
Yes, you see, in this game mode, a 4 is worth 3 points. Do not be alarmed. Do not be alarmed. That Corey's about to write a 6. You see, why is it worth 4 points? Well, instead
it's worth 3 points.
Why is it worth 3 points? Sorry. Well, instead of being worth 4 points, the benefit is we get to take another card and add it to the stack, extending the game, giving us more opportunities to score. We would have been at 6 cards remaining, but because this 4, which is worth 3 points, we're instead at 7 cards remaining. Very nice.
Jacob says, what? Were there 3 clues? Yeah, when we play, we normally just take 3 clues from chat. It's better than 1. It doesn't really help any more than just getting 1 clue. And, you know, there's so many people that want to participate that we figured we'd take 3 in order to get as many people in as possible.
Yes.
We're here to vibe.
Alrighty, here's another custom card I added today from Andy. So bad it's good, actually just bad.
So bad it's good, actually just bad.
I may have reworded this card slightly, but I forget if I did for this one.
Ooh, a new TikTok update has new metrics. Coopster says they watched 79 of our streams.
Wow. I didn't know we've been live 70 times.
On TikTok we haven't.
How's that possible, actually? Because we've been live like 52 or 53 times.
Maybe it counts if you swipe away and come back.
That would make sense. Alright, so bad it's good. Actually just bad. That is where the blue 4 is. What is this game called? It is called Wavelength. So bad it's good. Actually just bad. That is where the blue 4 is. Where the blue 4 is. Give me some clues. I want to take 3 from either YouTube or TikTok. I see them coming in. I'm going to close the board. Mark, you can look. I am going to say having the flu.
Having the flu.
Having the flu.
Okay, so that's actually just bad. I mean, it's not cancer. Well, cancer might be so bad, you know, it's kind of good. But flu, you don't get to make a wish at the end of the day.
It's true.
It's actually just bad.
All right. And then I'm gonna say the Cybertruck.
Okay, I guess that'll take me down a little bit more. I guess more than the flu. I think cancer probably is maxed out, actually just bad. Cybertruck. Is there anything redeeming about the Cybertruck? Well, it's really fun to point and laugh at.
You could use it like a skateboard ramp.
You
some
could.
sick
Oh,
grinds
my
and
goodness.
ollies. We should do a Cybertruck commercial in the style of that one iCarly episode. The tech foots, where they absolutely just shit on the thing but made it all positive.
Interesting. I'm not familiar with that episode.
Oh my God.
I'll have to watch it.
All right, last but not least, let's go with...
It's really not Mark, and I can vouch for that. Sorry to hear at least the star.
Let's go last but not least
Jennifer Coolidge.
Let's go with the death of the Pope.
Death of the Pope. I mean, once again, it's not maxed out bad because I mean we got a new Pope, you know,
true.
and Pope dying's a no harm, no foul kind of thing.
Well, say that to the Pope.
He's likely in a better place. Like statistically,
You know, that's a good point. That's a good point.
if anyone, he is probably in a better place. So that'll take me up a good bit. Is it in the middle, maybe? No, you said Cybertruck, so that's actually just bad. And then, what was the first one you said? The flu.
The flu.
Okay, maybe I was too harsh on the flu. Maybe it's just a flu. You get better, and it builds your immune system. It's not maxed out bad, it builds your immune system. Makes you healthier. It'll tick me up to here, and I'm locked in.
All right, I shouldn't have given you the last clue. That was on me. That's my bad. I did not expect you to tick it that much up for the Pope dying. But here we go. Pope dying, the flu, Cybertruck.
Okay, so I was real hovering over the right answer the entire round and through.
You know, I do find this one really funny because it's almost maxed out, actually just bad. And there was one person in chat the entire time this was on saying this stream. Which, you know, I feel like if you're gonna sit here and watch it while you say that, that might be why it's not maxed out though. That's why it's got that little bit there.
My PF is the same, it's me. Welcome over to YouTube. Also left TikTok and came here. Yeah, you know, there's a few TikTok refugees over in YouTube. Well, that means we're now down to 6 cards remaining with a score of 6.
Really balances out getting 2 4s. Yeah, Mary, you're not kidding.
Well, silver lining, Mark. Yeah. I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, you know, I don't want to say who cares, but like, it doesn't affect that many people.
It affects the Pope.
They got a new one. They replaced him already.
Tell that to Francis.
SMH. All right, time for. Let's see. I'm giving a hint on this one.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Okay. I'll save this one for you. I'll give that one to you.
Okay.
Instead, we're going to
Terrifying.
do Great Wedding Venue, Bad Wedding Venue from Hayden is Tired.
Oh, let's go. Close my eyes.
Mark, can you capitalize the word on the actually just bad card? Were they not? So bad is good, actually. Oh, you're right. Good catch. Fixing that now.
Wow, unbelievable.
Look, guys, I'm usually pretty good at it.
Usually, he says.
I mean, there's like 200 some cards I put on this list. Well, actually, sorry. There's 416 cards. I added 200 nearly.
Mark, why didn't you add 4 more?
I don't know. Oh, 420.
We were so close to greatness and you stole it from us.
Thought this was Rhett and Link at first. We don't know who that is. Alright, this 4 right here is what we're aiming for. Great Wedding Venue, Bad Wedding Venue, custom card from Hayden is Tired. If you want to submit your own custom cards, feel free to join our Discord, link in bio. So somebody asked, what does SMH mean? Shaking my head.
Dude, SMH in my damn head so hard right now.
Chat ag is working well, I see. Sophia, just the opposite. Chat ag's gone. We're running into some issues with it, so we ditched it for now, and YouTube has its own space.
It's actually been working fluently since we stopped using it.
Great Wedding Venue, Bad Wedding Venue. I am closing it up. Corey, you may look.
Oh, I can see.
All right, first one I'm going to give you. From Clitorius, Italian Villa.
I think that's
Clitoris.
clitoris.
Yes.
I don't know what that is. Up top.
Nope.
All right.
Jeez Louise, you guys.
Italian Villa.
Italian Villa? That's a fantastic wedding vacation. That's so good. That's like one of the best. That's like one of the best destination weddings.
Let's see. Sistine Chapel.
Sistine Chapel. That's fantastic. That's like one of the greatest. Is this just maxed out?
It was from Coopster who said that. And then final one I'll give you from Mystique, Botanical Garden.
Is this just maxed out? These are like perfect. These are what you would want to see. You know, I will say, I think that for me personally, I think any like destination wedding can't be maxed out, but I think for this card specifically and people giving clues, this is what you would say if it was maxed out, right? So I think this is maxed out. I think this is like the best wedding venues ever. Botanical Garden, Sistine Chapel, Italian, what was the first one?
Italian Villa.
Italian Villa, those are gorgeous. Yeah, I'd love to get married at those places. I'm locking it in.
Locked in right there. Great wedding venue, bad wedding venue. How'd we do? Ooh, had to be ticked up a little bit. A little bit, yeah. You had to leave that space for the destination weddings being a pain in the ass.
Oh, I forgot the Sistine Chapel's in France, so it ticks me up a little bit.
That's an edge.
Makes sense. Makes sense to me.
Destination weddings are a pain in the ass, or so I've heard. Never been to one. No one's ever invited me to a wedding. I'm bitter about it.
Let alone a destination.
Let alone, nobody's invited me to a destination either.
I got to leave space for the Rizzler. Oh my God,
no.
Lisa, you're so right.
LMAO France slander.
You know, I'll say Expedition 33 has done a lot of good things for the French recently.
All right, I was saving this card for you. I give you a lot of bad cards. I'm going to give you a good card this time.
Okay.
Movie that needs a Muppet adaptation. Movie that doesn't need a Muppet adaptation.
Yes! 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 Oh my God! Yes!
Mark.
What a great card.
Mark, you can come to my wedding. I'll be there, Ted. I'll be there.
He needs it too. He'll be there.
I went to John Cena's wedding. Not very impressive because I know him. Well, both those are impressive. It's impressive to go to his wedding and to know him.
That's actually, you made it more impressive right after.
Yeah, it's actually super cool.
Very impressive because we're friends.
All right, movie that needs a Muppet adaptation, movie that doesn't need a Muppet adaptation. I know what my maxed out movie that needs one is. We'll talk about that after this is over. But movie that needs a Muppet adaptation, movie that doesn't need a Muppet adaptation, that is where the blue 4 is.
Do you want to explain the premise as well?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, people who know what the Muppets are, the puppet Jim Henson creatures. This would be a remaking of that movie with the Muppets.
So think the A Christmas Story one, which Ebenezer Scrooge, but they replaced everyone around Scrooge with Muppets.
All right. I am going to close up the board. Mark, you can look. I'm gonna say Schindler's List.
Oh man. Oh man, that wouldn't be very good. I wouldn't like that very much. I don't know. So the Muppet rule, there's one human. There's one singular human in a
One
Muppet
singular
movie.
human. That is the most important thing to know. In the Muppet adaptation, there's always one human character, and the rest are Muppets.
And maybe if the girl in the red dress is the human, and then we got, you know, Kermit being Schindler, maybe it wouldn't be the worst. Maybe.
Boy in the striped pajamas.
Okay. I was gonna say maybe it would be possible to do a tasteful adaptation. Never mind. I don't think so. Not that one.
Oh man! And last but not least, because I gotta give you 3. Have you all not seen a Muppet movie? Dr. Silly, how dare you suggest that I have never seen a Muppets movie? All right, I have seen plenty of Muppet movies.
Now the role of the adaptation is there's one human.
And obviously in like the Muppets there are multiple human characters, but we're talking about adaptation. And last but not least, let's go with... Oh, man. Let's go Human Centipede. Chat really wants you to say that one.
Oh, come on. The movie would be so much better if you take away the gore and it's just like Muppets instead. It's just maxed out. I don't know what to say. You know, Merritt sent to heart me, and 5 popular votes. Thank you so much, Merritt.
You don't want to take it up for Schindler's List? Or Boy in the Striped Pajamas?
I would for Schindler's List, I would not for Boy in the Striped Pajamas, okay? That's my stance. I'm sticking to it.
That's fair. Alright, movie that needs a Muppet adaptation, movie that does not need a Muppet adaptation. Schindler's List, Boy in the Striped Pajamas, Human Centipede.
Maxed out bad. Oh man, couldn't tick it up at all. That is a 4. Very nice.
I don't think I need to see the Muppets do a tasteful version of the 1940s. I'm good on that one, Chief. But you know what I do need to see the Muppets do an adaptation of? This is one of the greatest ideas the internet has ever come up with. Knives Out.
Knives Out.
Muppet Knives Out movie. It's gotta happen.
But you keep Craig, whatever his name is.
Yeah, you keep the detective.
Yeah, you keep the detective, and then everyone else is a Muppet, and he's solving their mysteries. That's a fun one. Love these new cards. These are really fun ones. Yeah. Also, the score is now 12. Why is it not 13 if I said we scored a 4? Well, you see, in this game mode, a 4 is worth 3 points. Why is that the case? Well, instead, the benefit is you get to take another card and add it to the stack, extending the game. We would have been at 5 cards remaining, but because this 4, which is worth 3 points, we are instead at 6 cards. Very nice. There we go. Yo, Big Titty Lover and Haver sent 10 GGs. Thank you so much.
Oh, JJ, I know. I'm living in America. I get it, man. I see it with my eyes.
Alrighty. What?
Sorry, someone said I wrote 14 wrong and I was going crazy for a second.
Ah, okay. Let's see. Our next card is going to be another one from Hayden. Entry-level job requires years of experience. What's up that board? This is a thinker. This is a thinker. Yo, Anita sent 50 shells. Thank you so much, Anita. 3 cards of mine in a row. Yes, I did a good few of yours today, Hayden.
Hayden with their bangers. Also, just like random chance. Coincidental.
This 4 right here is what we're aiming for. Entry-level job requires years of experience. This 4 is the target. John Cena's mom, Carol, worked at McDonald's and used to babysit me. So I went to his wedding because his mom invited me. Not impressive, she just wanted to take me there. That is still super cool. That is still a super cool story. John Cena's mom is named Carol.
Carol Cena. Got a good ring to it.
Closing up the board, Corey, you may look. Interesting.
Alright.
I'm seeing some interesting ones coming in. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna say, principal at a high school from JJ.
That is not entry level. That requires years of experience. That requires you to be a teacher for quite a while before you can move up to principal. So immediately I'm on that side.
Dr. Bot says back-end developer.
Back-end developer? Okay, well that ticks me up a little bit. That ticks you can be relatively new and still be a back-end developer, but most of the time they are looking for people with experience.
Let's see, and final one I'll give you, let's see. Okay, here's an interesting one from Layla on YouTube. Lead actor.
Lead actor.
Lead actor.
All right, well, lead actor that requires years of experience because you're not landing a lead gig right off rip, right? You're gonna have to put your time in, all right? Especially in that industry, you really gotta. It's about connections, knowing people, putting time in. So that ticks me down quite a bit. That being said, again, it's all about who you know in the industry. So if you know enough people and you're brand new, never done it before, you can get a job as a lead actor. But any other, if you're just like a normal guy going into the industry, you need to put in a bunch of years before you even get a shot at a lead role. So I kind of like it. I kind of like it there.
Yo, user sent 10 shells. Kez05 sent a heart me. Thank you so much.
There is simply no world where you're going to become a principal after just like a day.
Locked in here?
Yeah, locked in there.
The hints were principal of a high school. What was the other one I said?
Back-end developer.
Back-end developer and a lead actor. Let's see how we did.
Yeah,
very nice. Very nice. That is a 4. Wow, we've gotten a lot of 4s today.
That's freaking
We've gotten a freaking lot of 4s today. That is awesome. Yo, Carrie Houston sent a "You're awesome." Thank you so much, and a heart puff. Thank you, thank you.
What's up, equally cool Corey?
W. Woo! And yeah, holy moly. There's a cool shell thing on the screen. Kelsey Weasel sent shell energy.
Whoa!
Wow, which is different than the shells you've been collecting from the gift goal. That's super cool. And Big Diddy Lover and Haver sent 11 shells. Thank you so much. Well, in this game mode, when we score a 4, it is not worth 4 points. No, the score Corey's writing is correct. You only add 3 points. Why is that the case? Well, instead of being worth 4, the benefit is we get to take another card and add it to the stack, extending the game, giving us more opportunities to score. We would have been at 4 cards remaining. But because it's 4, which is worth 3 points, we are instead at 5 cards remaining. Very nice. Actually, I read that wrong. I dropped one. We're at 6 cards remaining. We've only scored 1 non-4 this entire game. Wow.
No, we've missed.
Yo. We
We scored a 3.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I had it right. Never.
Sorry, I'm losing my mind. I'm writing with this marker and it's erasing. I'm writing with this marker and instead of it putting stuff on the board, it's actually removing it. Like, what is this?
Must be on the same wavelength.
I'm losing my damn mind.
Is Corey struggling? No, he's always like this.
That's true. It is true. It's true.
Yo, Mozart, Country Mozart says, Mozart sent a Mary sent a goat. Thank you so much for the Mary sent a goat, Mozart. Over on YouTube. It does not have monetary value, but it has much spiritual value. Hayden sent a Mozart sent a Mary sent a goat. Fix cam. What's wrong with the cam?
What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him?
Is something wrong with the camera?
Chad, you're gonna have to deal with that being 2 colors for a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm not attempting to erase it and fix it.
Camera looks fine. Camera looks fine.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's the AI glitching. Yeah. It's the
What is this
pre-recorded
up?
stream.
Corey's mic muted.
What the fuck?
Ah!
Hello?
Don't joke about that, Hayden. Don't joke if
Guys.
Is it actually dead?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Busting my chops over here.
Did you eat the peanut butter pickle? I did not, because we didn't reach the goal that we set for it. Maybe we can consider doing it today. I don't know. I need to think on that. We have the materials. We could do it. But the card is could win the Hunger Games, could not win the Hunger Games. Is this another one from Hayden? God damn, 4 Haydens in a row. I'm spinning up for this one.
Yeah, sure.
No.
What?
No.
He didn't fall for it. Oh, Hayden must be tired after 4 cards in a row. You know, just might. Could win the Hunger Games, could not win the Hunger Games. That is where the blue 4 is. Hayden eats. Tell him I said that. Hayden, you eat. Big titty lover never says it. All right, could win the Hunger Games, could not win the Hunger Games. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. All right. I am going to close the board in a second as I see some good clues coming in. Mark, you can look. First one, Obama.
How the hell am I supposed to answer that?
With the board! Place that dial.
Okay. Look, if I'm in the Hunger Games and Obama's next to me, I'm helping him. All right. We're teaming up together. We're gonna change these Hunger Games together. But if it comes down to like the final few, and it's me or Obama, it's gonna be me. Okay, I'm taking him out. I don't think there's anything you can do about it. He's an old guy.
No. Obama.
So I think, look, he's charismatic. He's relatively fit for his age, from what I've seen. I think he's not winning. He's absolutely not winning, but he's gonna put up a good fight, and it's gonna be a good show. He's gonna be smart enough to not die in the cornucopia. How about that?
Let's go. Next one, Primrose.
Her ass is dead. She ain't making it. Absolutely not. No. I mean, I don't know. I should give her some credit. They did train her to be a child soldier after the games. But look, if anyone had faith that Prim was gonna make it, then Katniss wouldn't have volunteered. She's on the not side.
And last but not least, let's go Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Spoilers? It's not. Well, what part of it is spoilers? The fact that she was trained to be a child soldier.
No, the fact that you're going to take out Barack Obama.
Oh. Check the news.
It doesn't matter what channel.
Holy moly, A sent 3 shells. A sent a nice to meet you. I haven't seen that one before. That's very cool. Big Titty Lover Never sent a heart me, and Vanabella Lee sent a heart me. Thank you so much. Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Okay, I mean, that takes me back towards the middle, right? Was I being too harsh on Prim? Did Prim maybe have a better chance than I considered? I don't know. Dwayne is buff, but he's not likable, right? At least in some of the interviews I've heard about him. He's not very likable, and that is a factor in the Hunger Games. You have to be likable to get sponsors. That's why they put on the performance so much. Obama, Primrose Everdeen, and Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I'm going to move them just slightly to the could not win the Hunger Games side. I'm gonna lock in right here. Everybody likes Obama. I know, but he's old. They're going to kill him.
Wow, that's fucked up, man. I can't believe you just said that about Obama.
That he's old?
Yeah, that's messed up. Come on. All right. Okay. Primrose, Obama, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Honorable mention, of course, that Chowder's dad. Let's see what we got.
Whoa! I was on the complete wrong side. I was on the wrong side. You went, let's say Primrose to get him back.
Primrose. I figured she's not dead. Like you said, she makes a good child soldier.
No, she didn't.
Don't quote me on that one. Erase that one from the tapes. But she's Katniss's sister, so, you know, family lineage-wise. Also, somebody said she's really good with medicine, to be fair, which I think is a pretty important skill to have when you're in the freaking Hunger Games, dude.
She was also, like, 11.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Fucking send it, dude.
11 from District 12, a district that had only had one winner in all of the game's history.
They're coal miners? You're telling me an 11-year-old coal miner wouldn't go crazy stupid in the Hunger Games?
Obviously not. They've had one winner. One winner from the crazy coal mining group. It did not give them an advantage.
Mom Chaos is so true. She would absolutely win because her sister takes her place every time.
That's not winning.
That's a winner to me. The only winning move is not to play.
Yeah, if that's an option, sure. I'm Team Mark this round. Prim would die in 5 seconds. Yeah, you know, like, I think she trips off the platform.
So, chat, okay, there are a couple people in chat that were upset when I said Obama because they wanted me to say specifically Michelle Obama. Would that have pushed you further than Barack Obama?
Maybe. Well, okay. Michelle Obama, here's the thing. I don't think she's notably stronger than Obama.
Okay.
But she stole all of the salt in the nation from our school cafeterias. And she's been hoarding it, and she could use it as a weapon. Yeah, she might have like a salt breath attack at this point. She's like using all the salt from public schools across America. Yeah, I know it wasn't Michelle Obama's intention, but her programs had salt removed from our cafeterias, and it pissed me off.
Well, you're the type of person who would drink salt water unironically.
She's been hoarding all of our salt. All right, we are now down to 4 cards remaining.
Someone is salty.
I am. I was mad. I brought my own salt to school. I would sneak in my own salt containers because the fries are miserable without it. Public school French fries, no salt. SMH.
You could just stop at public school French fries.
Jillian sent a heart me. Jillian sent a popular vote. Big Titty Lover and Haver sent a cap. Thank you so much. And Riley sent 97 shells.
Oh,
holy moly,
shells.
helping us towards the shell goal. Mark would just replace it with vinegar. If the school had vinegar, I would not be upset about it. The school did not have vinegar. Alrighty.
I'd be sneezing.
This guy be sneezing.
I've been saying this for a while.
Here's a fun new custom card.
Thanks, Chad.
Why does my graphics keep breaking? This one's not from Hayden. This is not a Hayden card. This is going to be best use of a Make-A-Wish wish, worst use of a Make-A-Wish wish.
Oh, such a good card. Such a good card.
IDK Selena sent 30 shells. Thank you so much.
No. After we take out Tuvalu, once our squirrel army finally conquers Tuvalu and we can claim the .TV for ourselves, our squirrels are going after Michelle Obama to reclaim America's salt.
Maggie took the kids' milk from schools. I think a group of Irish people should do something about that.
Mark, I have great news.
How's the clam army doing? It is doing good. We are at 630 little shells so squirrels can paddle their way to Tuvalu. All right, I should explain what this is, just in case this is just an American thing. The Make-A-Wish Foundation is a group that helps children, typically, who are dying of illnesses, and they give them a wish. And that kid can use the wish to meet a celebrity, experience like an F1 race car, has been like one that I saw. It's they use everything in their organization's power to give the kid like one good day of whatever they want. Margaret Thatcher, milk snatcher. That's what the kids would say in school. So this 4 right here is what we're aiming for. Best use of a Make-A-Wish wish. Worst use of a Make-A-Wish wish.
Kind of crazy. They get one free wish and they don't wish to be better. Kind of messed up.
God damn. I would wish for salt on my fries. Me too. All right, Corey, you may look.
It's kind of a wasted wish if you really think about it.
Hey, I'm new, y'all. Welcome in, MJ. Good to see you. All right, let's go. Shannon's pizza delivery.
Okay, all right. I feel like Uber Eats can do the same exact thing as Make-A-Wish in that instance. It might just cost you like $30, so that's not a good use.
Hair Symmetry and Jess both say meeting JD Vance.
Well, it depends. Do you want your life to be ended quicker? Like, is that like the mercy option that Make-A-Wish gives you? Because then you can, then take the same route the Pope did.
And
so I gotta take it up a little bit for that one.
Final one. Where was I? saw one. The Cine Mini says trash bags. Yeah.
Okay.
We're out of them in the room.
Right. So I'm gonna because the nurse can get that for you. The nurse can just go down to the supply closet and give you trash bags.
Dude, they're so slow, though. Like
you think the Make-A-Wish? You think calling and scheduling with the Make-A-Wish is gonna be faster than the nurse going downstairs?
If they're in the room with me at that point and like, what do you want? I'm like, dude, the trash bag hasn't had a new lining. I'm like, 3 hours.
Yeah, you're basically asking the Make-A-Wish people to create some sort of Ocean's 11 style heist to steal the trash bags from the hospital, put back in there. That might be a good wish. That might be a good wish, because then you have like a sick Ocean's 11 trash bag movie to watch.
Lions Super Bowl tickets. Wow. Are you locked in right here?
It's not good.
Best use of a Make-A-Wish wish. Worst use of a Make-A-Wish wish. How'd we do? Whew, very nice. Had to be ticked up slightly, but that is a 3.
I should have thought about it, because like the pizza one, if I was hungry, that would be a goated wish. Mm-hmm. That'd be so good.
Yeah. Maybe I threw you off with trash bags. Beating JD Vance,
Like I said.
Yep.
Like I said.
Yeah.
You simply wouldn't have the strength. You simply would not have the strength required. You're a Make-A-Wish kid for a reason.
I would like to meet JD Vance with his arms tied behind his back. And also, if I can get 2 wishes, a bat.
I would like to meet JD Vance and also get me one of those really comically large squeaky hammers.
IDK Selena sent 30 shells. Thank you so much. Mystique says, wow, Mark, no nurse slander. Okay, look.
Wow, Mark,
Mystique,
way to go.
I get it. It's really tough, but the experiences I've had lately with my grandmother when she's in the hospital, the nurses are very, very slow sometimes. I understand it's not their fault. It is not their fault. They are overbooked, like there are things to do. But there have been times where we have to be like basically begging for help from my grandmother to get certain things that she needs because it is just not brought to her. And no matter how many times we hit the damn button, nothing happens.
Make-A-Wish, meeting JD Vance in a government pardon, please.
We will have to be in a fight. I'm sorry, Mystique. I'm sorry.
Oh.
3 cards remaining. 3 cards remaining. Let's see.
Mark doesn't like nurses or Taylor Swift.
What the hell? Don't put this on me. I like Taylor Swift. All right. Would be a good therapist, would be a terrible therapist from K8.
Guys, you hear that? Mark's like billionaires. Big fan of billionaires. All right.
I
spin.
Yeah, you spin.
I spin. Interested to know where would you put Disney World? Mark hates Disney because he hates fun and whimsy. So he would max that out worst possible.
Yeah.
I would have put Disney World like at the middle. Like, yeah, it's a good one, but it's also kind of boring. Corey, why is 1/3 of the line underscore missing? I got hungry. Would be a good therapist, would be a terrible therapist. That is where the blue boar is, not the flu boar. That's not the same thing. Blue 4, okay, valid, thank you. I appreciate it. I got a little hungry. Just a little. Let's see what you guys got. Oh my goodness, so many good clues coming in. So many good clues. I am going to close up the board. Mark, you can look. Say, Kermit the Frog.
Okay, he's down to earth. He's down to earth. I feel like he would listen. He has a soothing voice. I think he'd be a pretty good therapist. But he travels with a pretty rough bunch. Okay, if any of his cohort comes along, I might be in a little bit of danger. If like Swedish Chef comes running in when I'm like mid talking about my feelings, I don't think I'd be able to recover from that. But just Kermit, I think he's a good therapist.
All right. Let's go with. Oh man. Let's go with SpongeBob. SpongeBob.
Yeah, that's not good.
Bob
Nope, that's bad. That is actively bad. If I need mental help and SpongeBob is in that office, I'm going full Squidward.
Alright. JJ, please say it only once. We absolutely saw it. If you keep spamming it, we might have to time you out. So please, one time. And last but not least, oh, man. There's one chat likes it, I don't. I'm not going to say it.
Is it Obama or Judge Judy?
I'm not going to tell you. You don't get any information from me. You don't get absolutely nothing from me. Let's go last. Bob Ross. Bob Ross.
Okay, well that's definitely on the good side. Why would you say SpongeBob? SpongeBob's awful.
SpongeBob.
Spunk Bob.
Whoa, buddy. Whoa.
Alright, I'm gonna say a little bit to the good therapist side. I'm just gonna block SpongeBob out of my mind. I don't wanna think about that yellow thing. Kermit the Frog and Bob Ross. Kermit the Frog here. What if your promise Kermit is just Trisha Paytas? Doing the impression.
Honestly, that might make a lot of things in my life click, and it might actually solve me.
Whatever's wrong with me before, it's cured. I'm done here.
It's cured.
I'm gonna say just a smidge over to the good therapist side. Here's the thing, they're not licensed to be therapists. They don't know what they're doing. And SpongeBob's SpongeBob. But I'll put it right here.
Alright. Honorable mention, the one I absolutely refuse to say, Judge Judy. Where would you put Judge Judy out of curiosity?
Dead middle. I don't know.
Alright.
I think dead middle's my answer.
I personally, I would have put it on terrible therapist side.
I have a lot of respect for Judge Judy.
Judge... the people, I don't know, anyway, let's see.
Trisha Kermit therapist would absolutely heal me.
That would heal my inner child, I think. I would be fixed. Alright, so we got Kermit the Frog, SpongeBob.
Spunky Bob.
Bob Le Spunk.
Bob Le Spunk.
And Bob Ross. Because she's judging too much. Alright, exactly. She's so judgmental. Alright, would be a good therapist.
Judge Judy?
It's shocking, I know, but she did make a TV career out of it. Let's see what we got.
Okay, alright. You got me there eventually, I think. Is that touching? Yeah, it's touching. That is a 2. Very nice.
Oh, that's touching.
Spunk Bob, really.
What's wrong with Bob the Spunk?
He's annoying as shit. He cares about nothing but himself.
No, that is so not true. Have you ever watched SpongeBob? He cares so much about other people.
Not enough to like change his ways in the slightest when Squidward's on the verge of like offing himself every season. He's like, man, I just wish I had a single peaceful day at work. And SpongeBob's coming in like, here's my new spatula, it flies.
Oh, buddy watched the pilot and didn't make it any further through SpongeBob then.
Maybe more than one.
They did, yeah. Hey, you're not gonna believe this. It's still going.
One long episode?
One
still going?
long episode, yep.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yep.
What if SpongeBob had salty fries, though?
What if?
What if, man?
What if? Oh.
Also, he dries up and dies on land. Am I going underwater for this therapy, or is he dead? Didn't think of that, did you,
I mean,
buddy?
if you went underwater and drowned, I think that would solve a lot of problems. That's all I'm saying. It would for me.
Our cured patients, it's just bodies floating on the surface.
It's just a bunch of cured patients, and it's a photo of just a bunch of bodies floating in the mid-Atlantic River. Just floating downstream.
On second thought, I might not need therapy.
Second thought, I'm cured, SpongeBob.
It's cured, it's over.
Thank you.
Alrighty, our next card is going to be...
To marketing for a mental health center, you're giving me ideas. Kelsey, no. Do not take any of these ideas.
Good sound while falling asleep, bad sound while falling asleep. From Kate again. Very nice.
Yeah, Joe Kirk's right. Have you not seen Sandy Cheeks? You go underwater with the helmet.
You go underwater like the squirrel with a helmet.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You think divers don't exist? Have you never seen a scuba diver before? Actually, that's why SpongeBob would be a fantastic therapist, because every single session you'd have to go scuba diving, and that would do something good for your mental health.
Would it? To the bottom of the sea?
Yeah.
Can I survive down there? How deep is Bikini Bottom? What's the pressure down there?
I mean, he might meet you. You don't have to go down to Bikini Bottom. He might, meet you halfway. He's SpongeBob after all.
Good sound while falling asleep, bad sound while falling asleep. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. I'm not having ocean litter as my therapist.
He's not litter. He's not a literal sponge. He's a sea sponge.
Okay. I was gonna say he's a sea sponge, but he's not shaped like a sea sponge. He's shaped like a kitchen sponge.
Well, yeah, because that's the only sponge kids know.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I saw a comment I really liked. Closing it up, you may look. The first hint of this was a very clever one. Who said it? God damn it, I missed it. It was from Theo Masting's A Metronome at 74 beats per minute.
Oh, that's awful. That's so bad. Oh my god, that's like just not, so that's slightly faster than 1 per second, which would, that's slightly faster than 1 per second, and it's enough that I would notice it. And that would be horrendous, that would be awful, it would throw me off.
Robin Gustavsson says SpongeBob and Patrick laughing.
That would ruin my mental health, that would do me in right there if I had to listen to that every time I fell asleep. I don't think these are maxed out answers. But man, these would suck and I would not want to listen to it. Especially, the metronome one would actually make my blood boil the longer it played while I was falling asleep, because I would know that it's off.
And final one from Aiden, the stream background music at 100%.
Well, I already hear that when I sleep at this point. I've listened to it so many times, as I'm sure some of our regulars have. It's like, whenever there's nothing going on and I'm not hearing any sound and my head's empty, it's not static. It's the background music of stream playing on loop in the back of my head. So, I mean, that's pretty neutral for me. It's by default. So, I think it's only just like here. This is about halfway. I definitely don't think it's in this quadrant down here. I think this is too bad. I could fall asleep to these things. I wouldn't want to though. So for that reason, I think it's like right there-ish.
Honorable mention, I saw Laurel Jones saying the love of your life snoring. I thought that was a very good one. I thought it might move you a little bit too far in the wrong direction. And also from Dr. Cillier, me breathing heavily under your bed.
maxed out good sound while falling asleep. I know someone's watching over me.
Let's see how we did. Ooh,
Oh.
that is a 2. Solid 2.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
We'll take it. We'll take it. It's a little bit further bad.
We will take it. Any prices wrong today? Yes, absolutely. If we can hit, what's the goal for today?
100,000 likes on TikTok.
100,000 likes on TikTok.
What are we doing? The price is wrong. Woo! Very nice. I'll say and/or we'll do something a little bit different because we were talking about this. And/or we'll just a slightly different goal if we get to 50 followers on TikTok.
Whoa.
So gaining 50 followers from stream. We're at 24 right now, so we're already halfway to that goal. If you want to do Price is Wrong and you're not currently following, it's a bonus mini game that we do similar to the Price is Right, but we use weird Facebook Marketplace items. If we get to 50 followers, hey, we'll do a bonus mini game. And before Mitch says it, if you're already following, because I know 1 or 2 of you are, maybe share it with a friend, possibly. Get a source of goal, get a little mini game. Let's see.
Right there. 5, 6.
Holy moly, we got 5 people already. Holy moly, thank you so much. The next card is going to be trust to fly a plane. Do not trust to fly a plane. From K8 again. Yeah, Laura Lapina sent to heart me. Holy moly, we had 7 people follow from that. Thank you so much.
No, Mama 2 Chaos, you cannot unfollow and follow. It does not track it.
Yes, that does not count. You're spinning the dial for this one.
What the heck? You're so right, I am.
Maggie sent to heart me. Thank you so much, Maggie.
I can't gaslight you today. You're ungaslightable.
Yep.
Trust to fly a plane. Do not trust to fly a plane. You said that. Very good. That is where the blue 4 is right there. Look at that. Blue 4.
1 card remaining, by the way.
What? Is this the final one?
1 card remaining, so make it count. We need some good hints here. We will be doing another round after this, but last card for this round.
Trust to fly a plane. Do not trust to fly a plane. That is where the blue 4 is. Check. Let's see what you got. I'm going to close up the board. Marky, look. I'm going to say a method actor who played a pilot.
Well, I don't respect method acting. I don't know, I shouldn't say that. It works for some people when they're not playing weirdo Joker characters.
It works for people that aren't Jared Leto.
Yeah, it works for everyone but Jared Leto. He's the only one it doesn't work for.
No.
Yo, Amber sent 5 shells and a heart me. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't trust what they've learned.
In a similar vein, Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, don't like the guy, but I trust him to fly a plane. And here's the thing. The thing about flying a plane, it doesn't say landing. I guess I could assume landing.
I would hope if we're in there, you're trusting them to fly, which implies you're in the plane with them.
Okay, well, I'm trusting them with the flying portion, not the landing portion.
We're gonna tag team out when it comes to landing.
Yeah.
Gonna get some other guy in.
Here's the thing. Air traffic control is really, really good at guiding people on how to handle a plane. Mm-hmm. If you're not incompetent, they will probably be able to walk you through it. So, method actor who's playing a pilot, hopefully they've picked up enough stuff. Tom Cruise, he does his own stunts.
The final one I'm gonna give you?
He's competent enough.
The Wright brothers.
Oh. Okay. So yeah, I would trust them. They know what's going on. They're smart people. They got a head on their shoulders. They're gonna be in this cockpit and they're gonna be like, we don't know what any of this stuff is. A Mamma Mia, however they spoke back then.
They're from Kitty Hawk. What do you mean, Mamma Mia? They're Americans.
I don't know how they spoke in Kitty Hawk back then.
Kitty Hawk, also known as Italy? They're from Ohio.
They're from Little Italy, Ohio.
Oh, of course.
But they get the basics, you know? They know what's going on. They can be walked through by air traffic control. I'm gonna say it's right there. I'm gonna trust Tom Cruise. He could use his Scientology mind powers to land the plane.
Fucking like Professor X, Charles Xavier, landing the plane down. Put the Wright brothers behind a fucking fighter jet. All right, let's see how they do. Let's see if they're gonna land that. All right,
Let's see it.
trust the fly plane. Do not trust the fly plane. Tom Cruise, the Wright brothers,
Method actor.
a method actor who was a pilot.
Okay, all right. We got there. We
all
got
right.
there. Very nice. That is a 3. Solid 3 to finish off this round. We'll be doing another round, don't you worry.
Tom Cruise is like the vegans from Scott Pilgrim. My Scientology powers.
Once you get to a certain level in Scientology, you do unlock powers,
It's
just
true.
let you know.
Yep.
If you're ever on the fence about joining.
You can't be saying that. They're gonna send us stuff in the mail.
Yo, free mail.
No, Mark, please.
Yo, Laura Lapina sent a "You're awesome," thank you so much, and a popular vote. And AIM sent 301 shells towards the shell goal. Thank you so much.
Tom Cruise is a licensed pilot. He obtained his pilot license in 1994. I wouldn't trust it.
Yeah.
He might be a licensed pilot, but now the Scientology powers, because he's actually a licensed pilot, the Scientology powers are no longer a benefit, it's a negative. It flips like that.
Well, it is that time where I pull out the official How to Play Wavelength rulebook and flip to the back where it has a chart that tells us how we did based off our score. We scored 25, meaning the message we get for our first Wavelength round of the week is head exploding emoji, head exploding emoji, head exploding emoji. 3 JFKs, very nice. That is the maximum score category. God damn, congratulations. What a way to start off the week. Amber sent 6 shells. Kelsey Weasel sent 50 shells. Holy moly, thank you so much. And we're only 9 away from getting 1,000 shells, 1/3 of the way towards the goal. Holy moly, y'all, thank you so much. All right, we are going to start a new game from the beginning. 7 new cards. This is the start. The score to beat is 25.
Is Tom Cruise the guy who played in Flubber? No, that was Robin Williams. Imagine Tom Cruise in Flubber, though.
That would be scary.
That would be terrifying. I think it's a documentary about some shit they found while they were in Scientology. I'd be like, yeah, they just have that shit in there.
Let's get those 4s, boys. Corey Wright Smolder, please.
What do you want from me? All right, blame Board Ghost for not putting previous round on this board, all right?
Cindy Mini sent a rose. Thank you so much. All right, first card of the new round. You would follow their social media. Would not follow their social media. It's a thinker. It's a thinker. I'm doing the hints for this one. Stop touching the board.
Well, I'm making it symmetrical.
Yo, Cindy Mini sent 3 shells. Thank you so much. Coopster sent over 100 shells. The number is still counting up.
No.
Thank you so much. I'm so confused. I don't know actors. I understand completely. I'm really bad with actors.
He's the film guy.
Would follow their social media, would not follow their social media. I'm the film guy, not the actor guy. This 4 right here is what we're aiming for. The future of film is no actors.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you were AI pilled.
No, I'm filming walls drying and paint and trees pilled.
What?
Just film random stuff. We don't need actors.
Just film like a corner. Well, they already did that with Skinamarink. So.
Skinamarink was the best movie ever made.
Well, see, there you go. You're right. It's coming.
Corey, you may look. Holy moly, Coopster is at over 400 shells sent. Holy moly. That one rejected artist from Germany.
Okay, so, all right, that's a quick round, everybody. It's been good. Hey, it's been good. I'll say I'll...
Okay, I'll give you some other ones. Wild to put these 2 in the same category. Wild, but Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeGeneres.
Very different reasons why I don't want to follow them. You know what? I'll say this for the failed Austrian painter, right? I would tick it up one notch solely because I can plan for what's about to happen in the future if I'm following their social media. Ellen DeGeneres is just maxed out though.
Okay, final one. You ticked it up a little bit. Let's see if you're still James Corden from Grey.
No, if I never have to see James Corden for the rest of my life, it's still gonna be too soon that I've seen him. I cannot stand that man. I hate him. He is the most unfunny, uninteresting. The only good thing he's ever done in his career is Cats the movie. That's it.
You know, you bring up a good point where, like, with these, like, notably bad people that were mentioned in some of these comments, you don't want to follow, like, you don't follow them because you like them, but you might follow them to see what they're doing and prepare.
Following someone is not like I approve of this person and what they do, right? You know, following someone, sometimes you just need to get informed about stuff. That being said, I don't want to ever be informed about James Corden. Ever again.
What if it's like you see his location, you can see if he's getting closer?
Well, it's fine, because if he's getting, I don't actually want to know. I want it to be a surprise, because if he never gets closer to me, that's a good thing, but if he gets closer to me, then that's my opportunity.
Because if you don't know, it's easier to claim self-defense.
Exactly, yeah, exactly.
All right, would follow their social media, would not follow their social media. Let's see it. Holy moly, that is a 4 to start us off, and holy moly, Coopster sent 1,000 shells.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, thank you so much, Coopster. Nearly getting us to 2,000 shells. Holy. Coopster actually doubled the total amount of shells that have been sent so far. Wow.
Brittany says hate is a strong word. Brittany, you're so right. Hate is a very strong word, but unfortunately not strong enough for my feelings towards James Corden.
You know, I didn't know about celebrity karaoke or carpool karaoke or whatever the first time I saw James Corden. The first time I saw him was in an episode of Doctor Who, and I didn't mind him. I didn't mind him at all. And then the rest of him happened. Well, in this game mode, a 4 is only worth 3 points. That 3 right there is not a mistake. That is the correct score. Why is that the case? Well, instead, the benefit is we get to take another card and add it to the stack, extending the game, allowing us to score more points potentially. We would have been at 6 cards remaining, but because this 4, which is worth 3 points, we're instead at 7 cards remaining. Very nice. Yo, Strong Socks sent 21 shells. Tori sent a heart me, and Aim sent over 175 shells. The number is still counting up. Holy moly.
Corey, watch Gavin and Stacy, your mind will be changed. No, it won't. I don't, if it's a role that he's acting in, I don't care. He could give me a tear-jerking, Oscar-worthy performance, and I will still leave that going, I hate that man. Does not matter. It only matters what he's done, to me specifically.
Joke of the day, chat. How do you know how heavy a chili pepper is? You give it away, give it away, give it away now. Man,
It's a joke for the people over 30 in our chat. Hope you guys enjoyed that one.
You got
How are your
me.
knees doing?
No, Dr. Cillier sent James Corden.
Oh, God!
No!
God!
Fuck. Get the shells, defend ourselves.
Arm the squirrels!
Holy moly. Aim sent 401 shells. Thank you so much, Ames.
Oh my God.
Holy moly. Tori sent 89 shells as well. Holy. Thank you. We are nearly at the goal completed. That is astounding. All right, the next card. Easy to pick up, hard to pick up.
James Corden.
Squirrels protect us. We're gonna need it.
Oh, baby! I bet James Corden is on Cameo.
Corey, what do you do if you come to the studio? James Corden.
If I come to the studio and James Corden, only one of us is leaving. And I can promise you it's gonna be me.
Alright, close your eyes.
Alright.
I'm opening up the board. Card is easy to pick up, hard to pick up. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. This 4 is the target. We need to give a hint to get Corey to place the red dial right onto that blue 4. Ooh, clever one that I like coming in. Clever one that I like. Closing it up. Corey, you may look. The one that I saw that I thought was pretty clever. You said it. Your mom said deck of cards.
She did?
And I'm gonna modify theirs a little bit. Be specific. My hint would be a full deck of commander cards. So 100 card commander deck. Easy to pick up, hard to pick up.
No, chat. Shh, don't tell him. Don't tell him I gaslighted him. I successfully gaslighted him. Don't tell him that. All right.
You gaslight me?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. You don't need to know why. All right. Full deck of cards.
Oh, it's supposed to be your.
No.
You can take 2. You can take 2 next time.
Damn it!
Corey's turn stolen. Ooh, interesting. Laurel Jones says a basketball with one hand.
Okay, these are all easy to pick up things: cards, basketball, etc., etc. But there are modifiers to them that you are giving me, which is indicating to me that it's not going to be anywhere near this area. Basketball, one hand. Now, if you're like Shaquille O'Neal, you're gripping. You get the grippers around that thing easy. All right. If you're me, you're gonna struggle for a while, but you're gonna get it. It's a basketball. If you're playing 52 to 100 card pickup, that's annoying. That's hard. Is it hard enough to put it on the hard to pick up side? No.
And then let's see, final one. All right, this is interesting. Strong Socks has a penny with the tail side up.
Is this some like bit that it's bad luck? Is that the bit? Is picking up a tail side up penny bad luck? Is that the bit? Because like picking up a penny is not hard. You just pick up, but you might have to like, got it right.
Holy moly! Tori sent 439 shells. Thank you so much. We're only 250 shells away from the goal. Thank you all so much.
That being said, me and you, I think, have some of the worst luck imaginable already, so I think picking up that tail, I mean, you much worse. I think you probably, like, kicked some witch's bones one day, and it is permanently cursed you.
I did that once, and nobody ever got over it.
Shouldn't have kicked them bones, is all I'm saying.
I'll tell that story after the reveal.
Shouldn't have kicked them bones. That being said, I also have horrible luck. So that penny's really, that's not going to do anything for me. So it's just about how difficult it is to pick up a penny, and I think that's middling.
You could say it's a Bitcoin.
I'm locked in middle.
Locked in middle. Okay, I'm surprised you moved it to the harder to pick up side from the penny one.
No, I moved it in the middle.
Yeah, but you're on the easy to pick up side. You moved it away towards the hard to pick up side. Let's see, did it pay off? Oh, you had it. The Bitcoin got you.
The Bitcoin. No, in reality, I was thinking about the other ones that you had said before. Specifically, the basketball one tripped me up.
Basketball with one hand is interesting, but all you do is you roll it up your leg. Right, like.
Well, I would have been stuck there for a few hours had you not told me that.
You don't know how to pick up a basketball with one hand, or you can force it down and dribble it to get it up.
Mark, this might shock you, but there have not been a lot of times in my life I've needed to pick up a basketball, let alone with one hand.
Corey, we're putting you on the court. I mean, you haven't tried yet. You could be the next LeBron James.
I could be the next LeBron, all right? I'm out there. Call me the GOAT.
Ellen sent a rose. IDK Selena sent 71 roses. Kelsey Weasel sent 40 roses and an additional 30. Thank you so much. Oh, and that achieved the gift goal. Holy moly, we actually reached it.
Oh, look at all them shells.
Holy moly, thank you all so much. Absolutely wild. Very much
says
appreciate
tall people
y'all.
can palm a ball easy. And Johnny, I am not one of them.
The penny. And yes, Molly mentioned, if you're not already following, make sure you are. As a reminder, if we get to 50 followers gained this stream, we are going to do a mini game. The Price is Wrong. Woo! You can help us play this game just by following. It's basically like The Price is Right, but we use weird, zany Facebook Marketplace items I find from all corners of the internet. It's a whole lot of fun. So if you're not following, it's quick, it's free, it's easy. Just hit the button, and you get a new game.
Are you the GOAT Mary keeps sending, and Corey is the LeBron James of Link lookalikes? That's crazy.
That's wild. That's a wild statement.
Corey Short King? I'm like 5'7". Is that Short King status?
No. Like, I at least see...
5'7" is the line.
Oh, you say 5'7"?
I'm 5'7".
Okay, I'd say that's the line.
5'8" on a good day.
What does that mean?
When I get on my tippy toes a little bit, really stretch it up.
Go style Mateo.
I get a little volume to my hair.
Alrighty, let's see the next card. This is a classic custom card, one of the favorites. Belongs in a school, belongs in a prison from Mary. Undeniable classic. We are down to 5 cards remaining. You ain't tricking me, Buster. Start spinning. Start spinning.
No! Damn it! It did not fall for my ruse. It's conflicting. I'm seeing one short king, one no short king, one yes short king. I think it's worse. I think I'm just like on that plausible deniability line. So I'm neither. I'm neither short nor king. Average king. I'll take that.
That sounds mean. I don't want that title. Average king.
Average king behavior.
Well, if you phrase it that way, that sounds better.
Belongs in a school, belongs in a prison. That's where the blue 4 is. Man, this is an interesting one. I'm gonna close up the board. Bam. Mark, you can look. Cop.
Cop?
Cop.
Dude, send their asses back to school. That's
Send them back.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, I guess they belong in a prison. Most schools have a cop. We had a cop. I don't know what they do. They sit around, but belongs in prison. It's a middle answer though, because they do got cops in school.
I'm gonna say next up. Gussie Weasel says nurse.
Nurse. Oh, okay, maybe this is dead center because you got the nurse in school and you got the nurse in prison. You definitely need them in both places. They're super necessary.
And last but not least, quick one, banging out 3 clues from here. We're gonna go with Amber Williams in YouTube chat. Says metal detector.
Okay. Thankfully, our school didn't have a metal detector. I do not think metal detectors belong in schools at all.
Well, you didn't have to go in the back door then.
The back door?
Yeah.
Had a metal detector? What?
They also had a pool on the roof.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, I went to school in high school a little while ago, so I know things are different now. Metal detectors, I would not feel comfortable with them. I understand it's to prevent bad things from happening, but to belong in a prison. I snuck a lot of things into school that I would not have been able to if they were metal detectors.
What sort of schools do you go to? Why do they have cops? Joe Kirk. We're American. Does that sum it up a little bit? Does that fix things?
Do they not have cops in schools over in Europe?
Well, Mark, there's one very big difference between schools in America and schools in Europe. One kind of like notable thing that separates the two and would also mean they wouldn't need a cop as much.
In Germany, no. God, no. I said cop. They were referred to as the resource officer, I believe. And they didn't really put people in prison. They just kind of copped around. Interesting. Just an American thing. Yeah. All right, I'm going to take it a little bit further to the belongs in prison then. Nurse is throwing me because I think a school nurse is a pretty vital thing. I'm gonna say about right there. And no, I did not sneak banana runs into school. Country Mozart. I was a good student. I snuck knives into school.
Knives
I was a Boy Scout.
Knives and fake guns.
Knives and fake guns because I was a filmmaker back in high school and I used them as props. And the theater department sometimes used them as props too. The fake guns at least.
Oh my god.
Yo, stay-at-home Megan sent a little crown. Thank you so much, stay-at-home Megan. All right, I'm locked in right here. Belongs in school, belongs in prison. How'd we do? Oh, pushed it too far to the prison side.
Too far.
Yeah, I do not think metal detectors belong in schools. They're stupid.
You had it perfect till the last second.
Yeah. Well, they convinced me when I learned that cops in schools are just an American thing, and people do not know what I'm talking about. And I say, oh yeah, the school cop. Alrighty, that is 2 points. We're down to 5 cards remaining, bringing our score to 5.
Big 5.
Big 5. Well, speaking of cops, our next card is going to be Fun Prank to Felony.
Yo! This is perfect for Johnny Somali and Vitaly HP.
I really appreciate you going Big 5 and then not writing anything on the board. Just like, oh, I said it, so, you know, people know. They get the point.
I was waiting!
For what?
I don't know.
Sign from God.
Listen, man, I'm out of it today.
They have cops in Japan for different reasons, though. That makes sense. I could kind of envision Japan being a school that has cops in it. One nurse in a school, usually multiple in a prison, just an FYI.
That's the logic I was going with.
Okay, that's a good point.
That's the logic I was going with.
You spin.
I'm doing back to back here?
Yeah.
All right,
You have a debt to pay.
I forced Mark to do it back to back. I'm going to do it back to back now, too. I almost got arrested by our school cop.
Good.
Fun prank, felony. That's where the blue 4 is.
The streets would have been a lot safer if he did get you.
James Corden would have been a lot safer. That's for sure. All right, fun prank to felony. Let's see. Would make a good TV show to send cops back to school. Yeah, 21 Jump Street. Ever heard of it? I am going to close up the board. Mark, you can look. Throwing rocks off an overpass.
Oh, come on, man. You cannot do that. I don't even want to entertain that being on the fun prank side because you kill people by doing that. That is a felony. If you don't kill someone, I don't think you get charged with a felony. Well, do you get charged with a felony if they catch you doing that?
You kill someone?
No, if they catch you throwing rocks off an overpass, if it doesn't kill someone.
Oh, okay.
Depends on how rich daddy is. That's a good point. Yo, stay-at-home Megan sent to heart me, and Kayla sent to heart me. Thank you so much.
Let's go with setting your friend's car on fire. Sky, you only have to say it one time. Appreciate you. Only have to say it one time. We see it.
Yeah, that's a felony. That is not a prank, especially in this economy.
Okay.
I would be quite upset if somebody lit my car on fire.
Sky, you are all good. No worries.
At least it's at least illusioned as a prank, but it's not. It's bad.
And last but not least.
See some interesting ones.
Let's go with. Oh. Paying with fake money.
Well, I guess that at least could be a prank. Counterfeiting is a serious crime and has led to some notable instances in American history. It'll take me up, though. It'll take me up a good bit. Counterfeiting. I don't know. Is counterfeiting... Am I really taking it up off counterfeiting? Is counterfeiting burning a dude's car and what was the first one?
Your friend's car.
Okay, burning your friend's car.
Yeah, throwing rocks off an overpass.
Yeah, that kills people. I'm not entertaining moving it that far to the fun prank side. That kills people.
Strong Stuff says, how much money, though? How much?
I'm locked in right here.
All right, honorable mention, David Dobrik. Just in general. Like as a person.
Lock him up.
Lock him up. Don't let him out.
Don't know who that is.
No, but you don't know who David Dobrik
I probably
is?
do. I just can't recognize the face off the name.
Oh my god.
Yo, Laura Lapina sent a love you so much. 5 of them. Holy moly, I've never seen that one before. Thank you.
5 much. All right.
Oh, wow.
The fun prank, felony, throwing rocks off an overpass, setting your friend's car on fire. If you told me I set your car on fire, would that not be objectively hilarious?
I would kill you.
What the hell, man? That's such a good prank. And lastly, paying with fake money.
Yo, let's go. Very nice. That is a 4. Holy moly, we got there in the end. We got there.
That's pretty good for David Dobrik, I think.
Tickling a cop's feet, said Country Mozart. It's a wild one.
Well, what's the cop into?
Yo, Big Titty Lover and Haver sent a pinch face. Holy moly, there are little things on my face. That is so fun. Well, in this game mode, a 4 is only worth 3 points. That is not a mistake. It is not supposed to say 9. That 8 is correct, because instead of being worth 4 points, when we score 4, the benefit is we get to take another card and add it to the stack, extending the game, giving us more opportunities to score.
Sure.
We would have been at 4 cards remaining, but because there's 4 worth 3 points, we're instead at 5 cards remaining. Very nice. Haha, not you pronouncing that username. I pronounce that username all the time. It's it's a fun one. Alrighty, what's our next card gonna be?
The one that you're spinning for?
Yes.
I'm off. I paid my debt to society.
Our next card is going to be Unethical Career, Ethical Career from Coopster. Custom card from Coopster.
Ooh.
How do you gain access to the cop's feet? That's probably where the felony comes in.
The actual tickling, don't let that one slide.
I did see you finally finish the Codenames instructional video. We did, yes. I hope you enjoyed it.
And I saw some people ask earlier, we'll be playing Codenames later tonight.
Yes, Codenames later. Yay, Codenames, wee! Alrighty, this 4 right here is what we're aiming for. This 4 is the target. The card is Unethical Career, Ethical Career. Custom card from YouTube. Let's see. Unethical Career, Ethical Career. Memorize that placement. I am setting down the board, closing it up. Corey, you may look.
I can see. Just kidding.
Okay, here's an interesting one. Here's a very interesting one.
Now I can see.
From Kayla, pet store owner.
Pet store owner. Interesting. Pet stores have not all pet stores, but a lot of pet stores have a history of mistreating the animals that they're selling. I think more often than not, you're going to run into a pet store that is mistreating the animals that they're selling. So I'm going to put it on the unethical career, but just like inherently being a pet store owner is not unethical.
Let's see, your mom says butcher. Capture,
Again, in a similar vein, butcher is like, you're chopping up animals, but like that's not inherently unethical because people gotta eat. So I wouldn't consider that like inherently bad. It's just, you know.
Ooh, and final one from Andrew Evans over on YouTube, private investigator. PI.
PI is interesting because you're definitely doing some snooping that you probably shouldn't be, and being a PI, you're kind of just taking on any gig because you have to. You're essentially freelance, right? So if somebody's asking you to essentially stalk someone for them, you're gonna do it for money. So that's unethical, but it's not. Again, these aren't really like crazy. Like these, it's not like all the way. I don't know what I would say for maxed out unethical. Lockheed Martin or something like that, as I would say maxed out. But these are not that unethical. These are kind of like just normal things that have like a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth for.
What up, Flynn? Hope you're doing well.
Oh man, so I'm gonna go like right there. I'm locked in.
Honorable mention from Jeremy, soup kitchen worker, parentheses, you serve the 1 week blinding stew.
Shouldn't have ate the hair. That's simple.
Should not have ate the hair. Unethical career, ethical career, custom card from Coopster, how'd we do? Oh, it was middling, very, very slightly towards ethical. I understand, yeah, it's a tough placement.
That's a tough middling one. That's a tough middling one.
I did actually think it was leaning towards unethical, not ethical, so that was my bad. But the hints would still have about been the same. God damn. Bounty hunter.
Oh, maxed out ethical. Let me at him. You tell me I got free range criminals I can go after? Technically, a bounty hunter is the only is the only ethical cop, right? Because they only take out free range organic criminals.
I don't know about that. I think real life bounty hunters tend to be kind of shady people, especially when they pick and choose who
Name one bounty
they go
hunter.
after. I mean, what's the career called? It's bond busting or whatever, when people default on their bond payments, it's bounty hunters that are sent out.
Name one.
This guy on YouTube, I don't know. I'm gonna fucking look him up.
No. I was hoping you would say dog.
Doug?
Dog.
Dog?
The bounty hunter.
Okay, Dog, the bounty hunter. There you go. 4 cards remaining! 4 cards remaining! Bondsman? Is that what they're called?
On the bondsman? That's different than a bounty hunter.
I don't know. It's like it's a bounty set by the court to go get these people, and they're private people who do this.
When I'm thinking bounty hunter, I'm thinking like Dog the bounty hunter.
I know you're thinking of like Django Fett or whatever,
Yeah.
but like bounty hunting's a real career that people do.
Send him out. In fact, Dog the bounty hunter is not a dog, nor does he hunt dogs. It's true.
Y'all Timu, Rhett and Link. Look at dark, messed up Rhett and Link.
Dark freaking twist off fantasy.
Freaked up in the head, Rhett and Link.
You look at Rhett and Link and you go, these guys look normal. You look at us, you go, these guys are freaked in the head.
All right. Patty Mayo. Thank you. Livid Scroll. That is the one I was thinking of. Patty Mayo is the YouTube bounty hunter who is not that good of a person.
I recognize that name. Hold on. I need to look this person up.
I think they've had some controversies in their time.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, they have.
This first video says squatter thrown from the second floor. This
Squatter throws items from second floor.
Oh, okay. That's at least better. I'm gonna say, like, not necessarily the most ethical approach. Anyway, custom card from Andy, the recent one I added in.
Oh.
Old school, new school.
Also new stuff. All right.
Whole Foods, Rhett and Link. God damn it. Gary's Houston sent 5 shells. Thank you so much, Gary's.
You guys ever heard of Rhett and Link? Not one time.
Nope.
Nope, never heard of them.
You're actually the first.
I don't think I've ever heard of them before. So thanks for informing us. We're gonna look into them after the stream, I think. Old school, new school. Bam! That is where the blue 4 is, right there, chat. Old school, new school. I'm gonna take 3 suggestions from chat. And if you're confused on how to play, you can always check the pinned video on our channel, man. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Give me some clues. I am going to, man, some are flying in. I'm gonna close up the board. Mark, you can look. Ah, man, I think this is the perfect answer. Skibbity toilet. Place the dial. Board game boy.
Well, that ain't old school. That's one of those newfangled memes. Yeah, I mean that's too new for me to really be involved in it.
And you know what? AI.
Well, that's been around a while. It ticks me up. I mean, it's been in the pop culture as of late, but like versions of language model intelligences have existed for a while.
And last but not least,
old memes are better, not gonna lie. Just like they crave that mineral. I've been saying this. They crave that mineral is the best meme to ever hit the scene, and it was gone too soon.
you wanna know something that's really fricked up?
What?
Next year, Here Comes Dat Boy turns 10 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, let that sink in.
The only version I know is the Here Comes Dat Gary Johnson. Wasn't that from his official campaign too? It was in one of Una's like, it says, "Here comes that Gary Johnson."
I think anytime a politician posts a meme in general, they should be something that I can't say while we're live on air because the NSA has my name written down on the ledger somewhere. So that being said, the last clue I'm going to give you is Chicken Jockey.
Chicken Jackie.
Chicken Jockey.
That movie came out like a month ago, so I don't know. Maxed out new school. These are the most new school answers I can think of. Should I take it up a little bit? Because I don't know, it's been in theaters for a few months. Skibbity Toilet, I guess, has been around for multiple years, and I'll take it up just a little bit. Just a little bit, because these things have been around for at least some amount of time. It wasn't like it was invented yesterday. I'm gonna lock in right here.
All right. So here's the thing, right? Chicken jockeys. That meme has been, Minecraft just came out, right? As much as the people would like to say that a month-old meme is essentially ancient, decrepit, tell that to the cavemen who don't even know the existence of memes. But the chicken jockey has been around for a decade.
Well, what are cave drawings but memes?
You're so right. I'm sorry, I take that back.
Hunting bison. Bottom text. Like, what did they translate it as?
Oh, my life would be so much better. And then AI has been around for a few years. It's been around technology for even longer. And Skibbity Toilet is old at this point. That being said, it's all pretty new school. It's all pretty new school.
Very nice. That is a 4. I did have to tick it up. I was correct to tick it up that little bit. God damn, you got me there. I was nervous. That is a 4. And as a reminder, in this game mode, a 4 is only worth 3 points.
Sure.
Why is that the case? Well, instead, the benefit is we get to take another card and add it to the stack, extending the game, giving us more opportunities to score. We would have been at 3 cards remaining, but because this 4, which is worth 3 points, we're instead at 4 cards remaining. Very nice.
It's actually, Mark, I actually have prejudices against the number 4. So.
Mark kilt it, leave room for the Rizzler.
Dr. Facilier with the 4 feet emoji representing the space we leave.
I also saw Dr. Chili ask, crave that mineral? Is this about the lack of salt in schools? No, that I don't know if you're joking when you say that, but the crave that mineral meme was about, it was the stupidest thing to ever exist. It was a documentary about goats that would climb up cliff faces to lick salt deposits because they, quote, crave that mineral. And for some reason, that became a meme. And it was possibly the least funny thing to ever hit the internet. And because of that, it lasted like a month. And because of that, it became ingrained in my mind, no, this is the funniest meme to ever exist.
This is objectively hilarious.
Yo, Big Titty Lover and Haver sent 50 shells. Holy moly, thank you so much.
Louisa says, 4 is too pointy. We don't like it. Hence, 3+1 card. Exactly, they get it. Has nothing to do with the rules of the game, based solely on my prejudice against the number 4.
Yes. Alrighty, our next card is going to be Secret to Public Knowledge.
If it's maxed out secret, chat has to give us their deepest and darkest secrets.
4 is my favorite number, says Andy. 6 is my favorite number. Fortunately, I can't score a 6 in this game.
Yeah, you can. Just get 2 3s.
Okay, that's not, you can't put the dial on the 6. Quote it every time I add more salt to my dish. I should start doing that every time I salt a dish, which is often.
No, please. The other time you salt a dish, that's all I'm gonna hear.
Secret to public knowledge, this 4 right here is what we're aiming for. This 4 is the target. The card is Secret to Public Knowledge. Any Brits use the fancy 4 from Numberjacks? I have no idea what that is. Like, I guess it's because I'm not a Brit. Secret to Public Knowledge. Okay. Closing it up. Corey, you may look.
I can see, man.
Oh, fuck. Alright. Topical. Dr. Chilier says military attack plans. And Andrew Evans in the same vein, so same hints, signal war chats.
What an embarrassing time for us as a society. That's unfortunately... and I can't max it out because it is war plans, so I feel like that kind of implies a little bit of a secret, but it's definitely public knowledge.
Yeah, let's hear the other ones. Iron says, CIA heart attack gun.
I'm sorry, you're telling me the CIA built essentially a heart attack gun? Well, technically, if I aim for the heart, every gun's a heart attack gun.
That is not what a heart attack is.
Hey,
Can you imagine?
You say that as I attack your heart, all right?
Going to the morgue and like a full shotgun shell out of the chest. Died of a heart attack.
Like, naval cannon hole in their chest. Died of a broken heart.
Massacred.
I think these are all pretty public knowledge. But I think these are all public knowledge. However, they are intentionally things that have been tried to keep secret, so it's more middling.
Okay, final one from Hosbomb over on YouTube, and I saw a few people saying it over here as well. What's at Area 51?
Them aliens. Final answer. No, I'm pretty sure like we know what's in Area 51. Like publicly, it's said, but it's also like secret. Nobody should know about it. Nobody should know about it. Man, so what's at Area 51? Is that what's going to finally push me over to this side rather than this side?
So it was military attack plans, what's in Area 51, and the CIA's heart attack gun.
Okay, I think that's enough to push me onto the secret side, because these things are meant to be kept secret, but they have been revealed to the public. So I think it's kind of like, I think it's towards the middle still, just on this. I think I've just flipped it. I just mirrored kind of my placement here. I think it's slightly secret on there.
Sorry, don't consider this as a hint, but Jeremy says OJ's glove size. They never could figure it out.
Never could. They figured out which one it wasn't. Also reset the counter.
Are you locked in?
I'm locked in.
Secret public knowledge, how did we do? Woo!
All right.
Very nice. We got there in the end. That is a 3. Solid 3. Very nice.
But I'm sorry, don't say my social security number. It's way more. Please tell me it's way more secret than that.
Just a few more likes to see Corey's social.
No.
Speaking of, if we manage to get to 50 followers gained on the stream today, we will be doing The Price is Wrong! Woo! A bonus custom mini game similar to The Price is Right. We'll use weird Facebook Marketplace items found from around strange corners of the internet. If you want to be able to play the game, all you have to do is follow. We are at 39 people have followed off this stream, just 11 more, and we'll be able to do Price is Wrong. That's super cool. And also, thank you all so much for following. It really does help. And if you're already following, if Mitch is here to say I'm already following, what you can do, hey, maybe share the stream with a friend. Maybe create 12 alt accounts. Might
You won't tell.
Yeah, it might be easier than making a friend to send it to. All right, we are down to 3 cards remaining. Did I remove a card? Is this correct? Or 3 remaining?
Man, you're the card bearer. You're the card czar.
I'll say yeah.
King of cards over there. I don't know.
King of games.
King of games?
Yugi, we have to play Wavelength. Hitchhiker, you stop 4. Hitchhiker, you drive on past. I would follow 11 more times if I could. Just 11 more emails.
There's 11 more fresh accounts.
Yo, Chelsea sent a heart me. Thank you so much.
Hector says, do you know YouTube filters on scary numbers? If you type them, they show up like, and then just a bunch of stars. Don't fall for his tricks. Do not fall for that. That won't work. Did you know if you put your Fortnite password in, chat, it actually filters it out? Hitchhiker you'd stop for, Hitchhiker you'd drive for. Man, honestly, one of the best times in meme culture in the recent decade was the cameos where the guy would ask for your credit card numbers and the 4 digits on the back. That shit killed me every time.
Now, this is epic.
No, this is epic. I hope he's doing alright. Alright. Everybody, that is the blue 4 placement. Give me your clues! I am going to clues up the board. Bam! Mark, I can look. First one I'm gonna say, teenage boy.
Teenage boy? I mean, I don't know. I don't trust people in general. I'd probably drive right past. I feel a little bit bad driving past like a teenager.
Mark, would you pick up any hitchhiker?
No, I really wouldn't. No, I really wouldn't. You know, they're nimble and agile. They can find their way home.
All right. I'm gonna give you this one. The Pope with a knife.
Oh, dude, I'm definitely stopping for the Pope with a knife. That's the only guy I'd stop for.
Only if he has the knife, though.
I'd probably stop anyway. Okay, look, if it's just the Pope hitchhiking, I'm like, this is some kind of trap or something. Pope with a knife, I'm like, this is a test from God. I'm making it into heaven. I'm stopping. Get in, buddy. Whatever happens, happens.
All right. The Pope always has a knife on him, though. That's what's under the hat. A lot of people think it's a Ratatouille situation going on under there. No, he just has like a giant foot-long Bowie knife under that hat. He's ready at all times.
An adversary comes up and goes, yeah!
Don't get headbutt by the Pope. You will get a knife through the sternum.
I'm just picturing the fucking Pope on the highway with the Pope mobile's hood up, like smoke coming out. It's like just him. Begging for help on the highway. Broken down Pope mobile. I'm stopping.
All right, last but not least, let's give you...
Sorry, I saw just a seemingly pregnant woman. It could be another knife situation.
All right.
They belly hit you.
Give me a hippie.
Hippie?
Hippie.
Ah, no way. No way, Buster.
It's good. You can't just keep moving it from one extreme to another. You can't keep just moving it from one extreme to another. You either gotta keep it at one extreme or somewhere in between. You can't just keep flip-flopping the dial like that.
Teenage boy, figure it out. The Pope, hell yeah. Hippie, fuck no.
No Pope hat, no ride.
Okay.
What does the Pope wear under his robes? Dr. Facilier, clearly heart boxers and nothing else.
Here's my actual answer. I guess right here. Honestly, of all famous people that I could or would stop for, I think the Pope is pretty high on that list. And of course he's got a knife, he's from Chicago. It's just his daily carry.
Oh my God.
So I'm gonna put it in the middle. Slightly towards the Woodstock side because, you know, gotta pay respect to the Chicago Pope.
Chicago Pope?
I'm locked in.
Man, I don't know how we got here. But thank God.
Let's go. Never a doubt in my mind. Never a doubt in my mind. I knew it from the start.
The knife got us there.
Pope with a knife. What a stupid hint.
Oh my God.
Stupid hint.
I'm shocked. Not beating the cheating allegations with this one.
Absolute wild ride. The most perfect 4. Well, in this game mode, a 4 is only worth 3 points. Corey's adding the score to, say, 17. That is not a mistake. That is correct. Why is it only worth 3? Oh. Well, instead, the benefit is we get to take another card and add it to the stack, extending the game. We would have been at 2 cards remaining, but because there's 4, which is worth 3 points, we're instead at 3 cards remaining. Very nice. Yo, Evie sent to heart me. Thank you so much. It was a struggle, but we got there.
Well, Corey, you kind of gave him the answer. All I said is Mark either had to pick an extreme or somewhere in the middle between the two, all right? We shall apply the entire board.
Yo, Max sent to heart me. Thank you so much, Max.
Is it pre-recorded? Yeah, man, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Because the Pope stole the extra point. God damn.
I like the pre-recorded bit because it's a really good litmus test for our viewers.
It happens. Nobody does it, everybody does it. Corey, close your eyes.
Ah!
This 4 right here is what we're aiming for. This 4 is the target. The card is nobody does it, everybody does it. You need to give Corey a hint. He can put the red dial right onto that blue 4. Okay, I'm seeing an answer that stirred quite the controversy last time I gave it, so I'll abstain and say it as an honorable mention. With as much as y'all play, I think you should modify the target to smaller. Maybe.
Say that.
Corey, you may look.
You say that, but sometimes we still end the game with 8 points.
Nobody does it, everybody does it. Ooh, IDK Selenar says empathy.
Give me another hint before I place empathy. Give me one more hint.
Okay.
Give me one more hint.
Haley says bite on their nails. Welcome in, Haley. Great to see you.
All right. Good. That's more towards the everybody does it. It's nowhere near maxed out, But that's more like everybody does inside. I have a bad habit of that. It's the Dochi anxiety. That makes me do it.
Final one from Cade Holmes over in YouTube chat. Drink water out of a glass with a straw.
Okay, that's serial killer behavior. That's maxed out. Nobody does it except for like Jeffrey Dahmer. All right, that's if you're drinking water out of a glass with a straw, I straight up do not trust you. Like, I'm keeping my eye on you 24/7. That's skinwalker behavior.
Annabelle says, I do this.
Annabelle, thin ice. So I'm keeping my eye on you. All right, the Dahmer straw test.
So the hints were biting your nails, empathy, and drinking water out of a glass with a straw.
Now, to be quite fair, Stanley cups and that kind of thing, that's different. That's not a glass. That's a cup. That's fine. That's acceptable. Glass? Just. But it's ice water, it needs a straw. Shania, you're stronger than this. I believe in you, that you can do it without. Your teeth are not that sensitive. They're trying to trick you. They're trying to. I didn't know our chat was full of serial killers, man. This is crazy.
I'd understand if it was with ice. I'll read it exactly. Drink water out of a glass with a straw.
It's the out of a glass part specifically. Drink water with the straw, that's fine. Out of a glass, serial killer behavior.
My teeth are sensitive.
Man, if you're.
Is that hint? Empathy and biting your nails.
I mean, chat is proving to me that it's more on this side. I still think we have a serial killer. I think everybody in chat needs to have eyes on them 24/7 when they leave here tonight, because who knows what these sickos might do next. First they're drinking water out of a glass with a straw. The next thing you know, people start going missing in their hometown. That's all I'm saying.
Corey, when you turn your back, I'm gonna slip a straw into your drink.
Okay, I'll simply just.
And you're gonna take a sip and I'll stab your eye.
Okay, well, yeah, because you're a
Kill
serial killer. That's why. You've proved my point exactly. You've done it. So I think it's going to. I'm going to tick it up. Empathy.
Ice needs to be crunched. No straws. The ice needs to be crunched.
Man, I think a lot of people do these things. The straw one withstanding. Empathy and biting your nails is pretty ticked up. I can't max it out for biting your nails because it's a bad habit that I think a lot of people have broken. I am not one of those people. I will be getting pinworms. I am going to lock it in there.
Chat, is biting nails as common as Corey's claiming? Because I went, ooh, biting nails, that's a good hint. Then you go, everyone does that. I went, what the hell? And you go, I do it. I go, oh. Okay. Maybe proximity bias.
When I say everyone does it, I more so mean people with anxiety.
Okay. Liv Doug says no. Mariah says no. Max says no. I'm also a no.
I know. Listen.
It is just slightly to the nobody does it side.
You gave me empathy.
Yeah, dude. It's a jacked up world.
Dude.
It's effed up out there. It's sickos and monsters.
Not everyone has anxiety, Corey. Well, whoop-de-freaking do for you, man.
Look, to everyone saying it, honorable mention. I saw so many people saying giving birth. And yes, that is the perfect hint for this placement because it's just barely to nobody does it side. You know, it's like a 50-50 thing, but not every woman does it, so it's slightly over here. The reason I don't do that one is because I've done that every single time the placement's over here. It's the correct answer, basically. I wanted to try something different.
You know what? Well, maybe if our chat wasn't full of serial killers, my mind would have been swayed.
Brittany says, I have severe anxiety, but still don't bite my nails. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't think I don't have anxiety, but I don't bite my nails as a coping thing.
Well, you know what, chat? You guys are weirdos that drink water out of your glass with a straw. So and I think I can be excused for this.
When they first, well, first off, it was on the nobody does it side, but also somebody points out like, oh, restaurants. I'm like, oh, yeah, wait, that makes sense.
Makes sense.
Glass cup with a straw in it.
Makes sense. No empathy, Corey?
Skill issue.
It's so true, though. That's actually valid.
2 cards.
They got my ass with that one.
Could take over the world, could not take over the world.
Sarah says, How did Corey not see the clues in chat? I do, but I'm gonna be honest. They do not help in the slightest. It's actually more of a hindrance if I read chat.
All right, I'm close my eyes, and I'm gonna take a silent sip of water. No straw over here.
Mark is very glass of water with his straw half empty. Yeah. Cold take over the world. Or, oh, excuse me. I thought that's a cold take and hot take. No, could take over the world, could not take over the world. That is where the blue fort is. Let me see what you got. Hashtag gulp alert. Lovely gulping, Mark. Loud drink, deafening sips, loudest drink ever. I'm gonna close the board up in a second.
How did they hear that? I did it silently.
All right, I am going to close the board. Mark, first I'm gonna give you Pinky in the Brain. And Larry.
Yeah, I didn't watch that show. They're evil though. I think they take over the world. Didn't watch it. Sorry. Didn't watch Animaniacs either. Sorry. I wish I watched Animaniacs. I could pass on Pinky in the Brain though.
You know, there's still a chance. You could still do it.
Well,
like right now.
I mean, yeah, look, I will probably in my lifetime watch Animaniacs, but I don't know, Pinky in the Brain didn't seem appealing.
Do you know what Pinky in the Brain, you know what they are?
One's something and one's insane.
Okay, I meant like they're mice.
Oh, of mice and men, okay. All right, not taking over the world. All right, I was like, well, they're evil, taking over the world, then you said they're mice. They're squeaky little asses, they're not doing shit.
All right, I'm gonna say Dr. Doofenshmirtz of Evil Incorporated.
Well, it's gonna work once, right? Well, actually, no, this could not take over the world. This is definitely not take over the world, because that's not his goal. He's trying to take over the tri-state area. So it's on the not side. And every once in a while, his plans succeed, maybe further than he even expected. So it's not gonna be maxed out, but yeah, could not take over the world.
And last but not least, yeah, I'll go with this one, just for you. Gru from Despicable Me.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. We're beyond this, right?
Just for you, buddy.
All right, that ticks me up because he is more competent and stronger than Doofenshmirtz and two random mice.
Put some respect on Pinky and the Brain.
Can they move at like Mach 5? Can they lift like 17 tons with one hand?
Bro, one of them's a genius and the other is insane. It's Pinky and the Brain.
Gru has performed feats that are inhuman and probably rival most of the Marvel heroes. So he's pretty close to could take over the world side.
Okay.
I don't know, I'm gonna put it in the middle. I'm not convinced. You haven't said anything to actually swing me over to this side. Doofenshmirtz is trying to take over the tri-state area. Two random mice, nope. I'm gonna say it's right here, and I'm gonna lock in.
You're lock in? Mm-hmm. First off, put some fucking respect on Pinky and the Brain. Two random mice.
Well, yeah, I went, oh, you know, like one's a genius, and you go, oh, they're mice. And that was your only explanation.
No, I said, do you know what they are? They're lab mice. That being said, they can't do it. They absolutely cannot do it.
Okay.
They will never, not one time. Mm-mm.
You pushed me too far with Gru.
That's crazy. Actually, that's insane that I pushed you too far with Gru.
Really?
Yeah.
He stole the moon.
Yeah, but if the Vector didn't intervene, he would have just like killed himself and the entire world by accident with that moon.
Yeah, we would kill the world.
That's not taking over the world. That's destroying it. That's different.
Sure it is.
No, it's not controlling it. When everyone's dead, no one will rule the world.
Yeah, but he still like took it over. He removed every single leader from power all at once, including himself.
That's not what that means.
One card remaining. One card remaining. Very nice.
I know. I should have known. I should have known that his love for Gru would have swayed him too much.
Shut the hell up.
Because to Mark could win over Gru, and that would be his entire world.
Sad song, happy song.
Make it better.
Agree with Mark. Gru would do it. Thank you. Oh, by the way, 1 card remaining. After this, we'll be able to do some code names.
Whoa!
Also, real quick, we are 5 followers away from being able to do The Price is Wrong. Holy moly, it's a follower goal. If you want to play this mini game, it's like The Price is Right, but we use weird, zany Facebook Marketplace items and try to guess the price. If you want to play it, all you have to do is follow. 5 people, 4 people now. Holy shit, we're almost there. If 4 people click follow, we'll be able to do a full bonus mini game. If you're already following, I don't know, send it to a friend or something. Make an alt account. Holy shit, we are at 49, 1 away. 1 singular person. If they follow, it could be you. I see the name, so if it pops up, I'll read it. Holy moly. Sad song, happy song. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. Yo, Ellie is me, I believe, was the one they have followed. We are at 52. Thank you all so much. We will be doing the mini game right after this. Thank you all so much. We actually did it. Holy moly. Corey, you may look.
I can look.
All right, first hint for you. Thank you all so much again. Really, really much appreciated. First hint from Heather, Christmas shoes.
I can't listen to this song. It fucking destroys me. Genuinely, I'm a big Christmas music guy. I literally have to skip this song every time it comes on. It genuinely destroys me. It's one of the saddest songs I've ever heard.
Let's see.
I think that actually might be my maxed out sad song answer.
Yeah. This is hard. There's a lot of songs that I don't necessarily agree with. I saw multiple people say it. I'm not familiar with it offhand. I'll go with it. Concrete Angel.
Well, I don't know it either.
Okay.
I'm not a music man. You're giving me music cards, man. I'm not a music man.
Let's see. And the last one I'll give you. Who said it? Who said it? It's about a gravestone. Concrete Angel is about a dead little girl.
Oh, that's pretty sad. That's pretty messed up. That's pretty sad. That's kind of like maxed out.
Last
You
one.
got a gravestone with that little girl.
From Anita, Traveling Soldier.
Traveling Soldier. That's that one that you were talking about.
That's Army Dreamers. But Army Dreamers that'd be my hint if I were to give you one.
Army Dreamer is kind of like a traveling soldier. If you really think about it, it's like a dark twist.
Are you locked in?
I think it's maxed out sad. These are pretty sad.
Maxed out sad song. Let's see it. That is a 4. God damn. So the game is not over. We go on. Army Dreamers is a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, Christmas Shoes is my maxed out.
In this game mode, a 3. Wait. Reverse it. In this game mode, a 4 is actually worth 3 points. Why is that the case? Well, instead, the benefit is we get to take another card and add it to the stack, extending the game. We would have been at 0 cards remaining. Game over. Done. But because of this 4, which is worth 3 points, we're instead at 1 card remaining. Very nice. The game goes on.
Wait, we have a card remaining?
Yeah.
Whoa. That's crazy.
Okay, next card is going to be Would Keep Your Secrets, Will Spill the Bean. Custom card from Kelsey Weasel.
All right, let's spin it up.
Hey guys, hello Sammy, good to see you.
Man, 4 is getting really spinny, Mark. Would keep your secrets, would spill the beans. Spill the beans, maxed out answer. Kevin from The Office.
Shut up. That's so stupid. Why did you say that?
Keep your secret, would spill the beans. That's where the blue 4 is. I don't even freaking watch The Office, dude. I've never seen an episode of my life.
I just thought it's a complete non sequitur to the card. Like, you know, it's implying that the 2 sides of this card are not related to each other. It's a person who keeps secrets and a person who would spill a can of baked beans on the ground.
Oh, I'm going to close up the board. Mark, you can look. Oh, Rowan, I like that one. The journal where you have to say the password to get in.
They're keeping my secret safe. How are they gonna figure out the password? It's like maxed out.
Pocket egg.
Like Journal's Fort Knox. Hey, wait. If the commercials from the early 2000s are to be believed, that password journal was Fort Knox.
Essentially.
So I'm gonna go right here.
I mean, listen, there are secrets of the universe that are gonna die in those things.
But you can call me Jade, Santa Rose. Thank you so much, Jade.
Koopster says Corey marks dirtiest, darkest secrets. No, Koopster, I assure you, if I were to say that hint, it would be mirrored where this location is. I'm letting everybody know. That's what all streaming's about. I'm gonna give it to you as your doctor.
Ooh, okay. That is much, much further to the would keep your secret side. Is it maxed out? They are supposed to, but there have been cases where, I mean, there have been notable legal cases where the issue is they don't keep those secrets. And, you know, RFK asking for a registry of people's medical data. Yeah, it takes me up a little bit, but they're supposed to. They should.
And last but not least, let me see this little. Let me scroll up a little bit here.
Brittany says I had one. The voice activated journal. How was it? Like, did it work well? I've always been curious how those played out.
Let's go with. I'm gonna do this one. Your baby.
My baby?
Your baby.
I love the implication that somebody else's baby is gonna spill the damn beans.
Yo, what'd you say? You said Google Gaga? Say that one more time. There's no way. There's no freaking way.
So, I mean, that's a maxed out answer, right? Because the baby can't speak. The baby does not speak and does not remember with its baby mind. I don't know. If it was maxed out, one of you said, like, a rock or a dead person. I'll tick it up a little bit. I'll tick it up.
Notably, dead men tell no tales.
This is space just in case you underestimated how quickly your baby was learning English and how disloyal your baby was.
Sure.
But if it, you know, shared my secrets, I might like, whoops, you know. If the baby was a liability, if it knew too much.
Believe it or not, that's how most of the Greek myths start.
This baby knows too much. Whoop.
That's how the Iliad ends and the Odyssey begins.
I'm logged in.
All right. You know, see, my logic is the baby can't tell your secret, but it absolutely would if it could. So, would keep your secret, would spill the beans, your doctor, one of those password journals, and your baby.
Ya baby. Yo, the game's still not over. Da baby has saved the day again. Thank you, da baby.
Dolvinky?
It worked okay until my brother smashed it. I guess he wanted those secrets pretty bad, huh?
And he's never gonna get them now.
I mean, if you smash it, can't you just like open it and read it?
Try to self-destruct switch it.
It bursts into flames.
Perfect 4!
In this game, a 4 is only worth 3 points. Why is that the case? Well, instead, the benefit is we get to add another card to the stack. We would have been at 0 cards remaining. Game over, done. But because of this 4, we are instead at 1 card remaining. Once you're done in this card, we will do The Price is Wrong. As a massive thank you to everyone who followed this stream. We could possibly tie or beat the last round. You're right, you're right.
It's possible.
1 card remaining to do it. We are at 23. The score to beat is 25. Let's finish it off. Plain fancy.
Plain to fancy. Plain to fancy. Spin her up. Spin her up! Another perfect 4 coming right up.
1 more perfect 4 to end us off. Can we start with code names tomorrow? Anita, we typically don't start with code names just because it's the lower performing product. Admittedly, I really like doing code names and I would enjoy doing it first. But historically it hasn't worked well for us. We may in the future give it a try again. I don't know about tomorrow though. We'll see. We'll see. I'll discuss after stream. Alrighty. Closing up the board. Forget the algorithm, guys. Okay, maybe. If it makes the people happy, we can try it. Corey, you may look.
But the algorithm is essentially our god, so
Yeah.
you can't make it angry.
plain to
Step on it.
fancy.
Smite us.
Okay, let's start off.
Vengeful God.
From Teagues, Texas Roadhouse.
Oh my God. That's like 5-star Michelin diner. That's like suit and tie only. Texas Roadhouse. All right. No, obviously it's probably more on. It's probably more on the plain side. It's probably. So I'm gonna put it on the plain side. I'm not gonna max it out. All right. I still wear my Sunday best at Texas Roadhouse. I gotta look good in front of the honey butter rolls. All right. Ain't no way I'm gonna come in just my most plain clothes and sit in front of those cinnamon butter rolls like that. I would not disrespect them like that. So I gotta take it up some.
I hope. No, Dr. Cillier says drip coffee, which I think is a good one.
Drip coffee is a lot more fancy than normal coffee because it has drip. It's got style, that coffee. You see drip coffee and you're like, that coffee has drip? Oh my God.
Gold chain and Jordan's coffee.
Yeah, you go up to Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, can I get the drip coffee? They hand out the drive-through a coffee cup with a gold chain and some Jordans on it. So that being said, it's definitely still on the plain side because it's coffee. But it's drippy, so it's closer to the top.
Speaking of drip, your watch, Corey. Yeah, it's a nice looking watch today. That's a nice looking one. Final hint I will give you. Okay, Coopster said they liked it, and Becky said chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk. That's plain. It's chocolate milk. It's a little fancy because it's chocolate, so it's like special edition, limited flavor.
SMH.
So, does Corey drink coffee? Drip coffee is regular Corey coffee. Guys?
Wolfie?
Board Ghost? You shut up over there.
Coffee mentioned?
That's the bit. It's drippy though. I like my coffee drippy though.
Shut up! Shut up! God damn! You made me remember the Logan Paul Lunchleys ad.
This is your punishment for not just saying coffee.
Wolfie.
That being said,
Drip coffee, Texas Roadhouse, chocolate milk. Where are you putting it?
I mean, all of these, I gotta put up a little bit on the plain side, or pretty far down the plain side, but the Texas Roadhouse and the chocolate milk, a little space.
Okay.
This is a little fancy.
Both of you have nice shirts. Thank you, Serena.
Thanks.
Appreciate that. Let's see how we did. Plain to fancy. Is this another 4 extending the game? No. So somebody pointed out, chocolate milk, it's fancy as far as milk goes.
Dude.
It's like a big suit for the milk.
Dude, you're too milk-pilled.
It's a fine black suit for the milk.
Bro, I'm milk-pilled lactose maxing over here.
Okay, you had it. I was trying to give a comment to not throw. Board Ghost, your jersey is showing.
They know.
Yo, Evelyn sent 5 love you so muches. Thank you so much, Evelyn. A sent a you're awesome, and Sherry sent a heart me and a club power. Thank you, thank you. I love that the names for these gifts are so positive, like the love you so much and the you're awesome. That's feels nice, feels nice.
Eating out is pretty fancy, Corey. You're making too much money from the shells. No. Let me be very clear. Texas Roadhouse, if you're gonna say eating out is fancy, you're not gonna give me the answer Texas Roadhouse, because that is the restaurant that was known for throwing peanut shells on the ground as you're eating dinner.
Yeah, dude, it was fancy. It was I feel like
Right,
a real
that's a little upper class.
like a real Texan.
There's nothing more fancy than making the poor clean up after you.
Oh, Jesus. They didn't clean them up.
Just left them there. Every time they got a new floor, it's just because the shells kind of created an entire new...
Why does the Texas Roadhouse keep getting taller? I swear, there was one less step last time we were here to get to the door. So, my orthopedic surgeon recommends chocolate milk. I took it as doctor's orders and I'm incorporating in my diet. Mystique, why do they recommend it?
I mean, if you were a doctor, wouldn't you be recommending chalky milk to all your patients?
Yeah, fuck with them. Whatever. All right, it is now time for me to pull out the official How to Play Wavelength rulebook. We're gonna do Price is Wrong next. Do not worry. Price is Wrong is up next. But I am flipping to the back to see how we did based off our score. We got a 23, which is damn good. Not quite beating 25, but close. And the message we get for scoring a 23 is Galaxy Brain!
Galaxy Brain!
Woo! Galaxy Brain! Yay! Woo!
On says, I'm literally a doctor. I don't recommend that unless you refuse regular milk. Well, Ons, you're a doctor, so you have your patient's best interest at heart. And isn't, in the end of the day, what's in their best interest is to be happy? Like the happiness you get from drinking a little chalky milk?
No, I think they're pretty clear. I think they're pretty clear about.
I don't know about that.
Alrighty, it is now time for The Price is Wrong.
Wow.
Woo! Corey, do you want to explain to?
I'm gonna drink this now. This is my chalky milk.
Oh, yum yum sauce.
Yum yum sauce. It's my chalky milk.
It's the people's chocolate milk.
It's the people's chocolate milk. Ons, do you ever recommend people have a little drink of yum yum sauce? It does say it's yum yum in the name.
UK viewers, do you guys have yum yum sauce over there? I can imagine that might be an American thing.
Bro be like, yum yum.
All right,
They tried that sauce and went, yum yum. Say that again.
how do you play a damn game?
All right, Price is Wrong is super simple, chat. I'm going to show you 3 items from Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, Amazon Prime, those type of websites, and your job is just to guess what the price is. At the end of each round, you're going to take what you guessed, the actual price of the item, and that difference is going to be your score. You're going to add up your score at the end of the 3 rounds and see if you can beat this guy right here, who is the combination of all of chat's knowledge. Oh, it's a good. Thank you, Dr. Facilier. Ons, you're a doctor. What's your opinion on expired oat milk? Good, bad?
And I will refuse to read your answer if you don't say what I want you to say.
All right.
As most, doctoral recommendations go.
That being said, pass. That being said, our price range for today is 0. Why is the back gone? Why is it gone?
0 to 1,000.
What'd you do with the back?
What the hell do you mean?
What'd you do with it?
What did I? This is your game.
You stole it. What do you?
This is,
Price range back 1?
let's see. Price.
Or 3. Doesn't really matter. I guess it does matter.
Okay. Back 2.
Are they turned off in the filters?
Turn off in the filters. That shouldn't make a difference.
I guess it's just going to be kind of like that. I'm just going to remove it. I'm just going to remove it and we're going to say 0 to 1,000.
Okay.
Range off. Range on. No, I tried to sneak attack it. I tried to like sneak up on it.
Yeah, it must be missing the asset or something. I can't force it open.
That's weird. I'll
Yeah.
check it out after stream. Anyway, $0 to $1,000 is the price range, meaning everything you're going to see is between $0 and $1,000 today. Our first item is this shit ain't working.
Why did the 1 button work?
I don't know. What's happening?
Okay, so
Chat, Mark's trying to
this
sabotage
is set
me.
correctly.
The intrigue.
You want to swing over to the computer and mess around with it, and I'll delay for you?
Yeah, do that for me.
Okay.
Do that for me.
All right, we're switching seats. Wow.
Because it worked on Friday.
How exciting.
I don't know why it's not working now.
You see, in this game mode, a graphic is worth 0 graphics. Yo, Sherry sent a legend crown. Holy moly, thank you so much, Sherry. I've never seen that one before. The anticipation is palpable, I agree. All right, so what I'm doing right now is I'm stalling. We're gonna have a nice little chat. Whoa, Mark and Corey looking different today. No Pooh Bear today. I guess I stood up far enough so you can see that I am in fact wearing pants today, which is, disappointing. What's this? Need to be turned on.
Yeah, it's not reading my drive.
See if it's reading now. In this game mode is going to be my new vocal stem. Glad to hear. Hello, Maury and Kark. You switched seat names. I'm covering it. No, these are wrong.
Alright, this should work now.
Don't look. Don't look. It's a board of lies. and falsehoods.
It was Mark's fault this time. It was all Mark's fault.
Not my fault you didn't plug in your own drive.
It is your fault. Oh shit! Get rid of it real quick. Get rid of it.
Get rid of what? All of it?
No, go back to the thing. Set it all up. Make it normal. Fix it.
Mark's fault until something goes wrong. All right.
He plugged the drive into the wrong spot on the thing. Fixed.
Of course, I should have known.
Now the question is, does this work now? Nope. Yes, it does! Holy, look at it go!
Don't believe it's Mark's fault at all. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you.
It's 100%. It's actually Mark's fault. It's actually Mark's fault.
What's the price?
Oh my god, price range $0 to $1,000. We sorted it. We did it. Let's go. Image number 1. Everybody already saw it.
Chicken orb.
Chicken orb.
You saw the price already? Is what you're saying?
No, they saw.
Oh, they saw this.
The chicken
okay.
orb.
Chicken orb.
Chicken orb.
Okay, so it's a little cage that you put your chicken in. It's like a cage for your chicken.
Chicken. It's an orb.
It's an orb. My question is why it comes in a bag. That does not look appealing.
You ever ponder the chicken orb?
0 to 1,000. That is a cheap-looking bag, and they are reselling it. And what realistically is the use case for this? Why does the chicken need to be in an orb?
To contain him. You ever let your chicken roam free? No. Too much power. $45, $30, $36, $25, $25. One chicken orb, $60.
I think this is a gimmick product that is going to have an inflated price tag. And I think that inflated price tag is going to be $30.
But it says it's to protect it from the chicken jockey.
Oh.
It's anti-jockey technology.
Oh, okay.
All right.
My price is $30.
Well, Mark, you can get a chicken orb for $25.
Yo! Wow.
A lot of
Okay.
people in chat saying it exactly.
God, yeah, a lot of people had that exact. Very impressive. Maisie said, bless you. Thank you.
$5. So, chat, whatever you guessed, $25. That difference is your score.
Off to a good start. We're only off by $5. Like, I mean, chickens, you just let them roam around anyway. Why do you need to put them in an orb?
To contain them.
Oh, okay.
Their power is too strong to be like roaming.
The orb looks edited onto them.
Just Photoshopped. It's quite possible that is the case.
I'm gonna say no Photoshop because the shadows look like they match.
Okay.
That's gonna be my theory.
All right, item number 2.
Take them from hawks. Oh, that's like an actual answer. Okay. Huh. In case of eagles. Wow. All right.
So we got Jack Frost featuring Michael Keaton, sealed DVD copy, no lowballs. They know what they got.
Do they?
Yeah.
Are you sure
That's the sealed copy of Jack Frost featuring Michael Keaton. They know what they got.
Not only is this not a rare movie, not only is it not a collectible movie, it's not even a good movie.
It's got Michael Keaton.
Yeah, he's had bad days.
Chat, I'm seeing a lot of lowballs in chat. It specifically says no lowballs on there. I'm seeing a lot of lowballs.
I actually love this movie. Okay, all right. It's the best movie, $20. Okay, you know what, Jamie?
It's
you sold
sealed.
me.
Yes, Shania, it's sealed.
Do we think it's more than 20 for it being sealed? How dare you, Mark? It's a wonderful movie. My bad.
It's a film, not a movie.
Okay, it's a bad movie, but a great film. How about that? I think $20. I mean, you're really psyching me out with the range being 1,000? The range is 1,000 for this stupid thing? So, like...
Well, for all 3 rounds.
I know, but the last one was low too. It was only 25. So you're gonna have a 20, a 25, presumably. And then, I don't know. Whatever, I'm locked in. 20.
You're locked in? Chat's really not gonna like it when I hit the reveal button on this round. Because I tried to warn you guys. No low balls here. DVD copy is being sold for $875. $875.
How? He's not even saying like first edition or signed copy or original print. It is just in packaging. packaging.
It's how many Michael Keaton Jack Frost movies have you seen sealed, Mark?
I don't know.
Sealed.
Any of them? I could go to Walmart and check. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yes! Did a viewer make this post then submit it? No! So there's always a mix of things I find these, right? Because you find them, sometimes I find them in the wild, sometimes I find Reddit posts where people are talking about these and finding them. I believe this one was from Reddit, so there is a very good chance that this is fabricated, but it's a real listing. Like, it has all the information. For Price is Wrong, I crop out all of the unnecessary stuff so you can just see the title and the cost, but like, this is a real listing that's available at some time. Whether or not it's a ship post.
Classic Mark throw. I should have considered that it was sealed.
Oh, they probably meant $875, not $875. So because of that, you were off by $855, I believe.
Yeah, it sounds right.
So,
I saw Louise said, I think I own this. Not gonna lie, I might have this in a box somewhere. Time to get rich.
Louisa, if it's sealed, you're looking for $875, baby, right there.
You better hope that thing's sealed.
You better pray.
You better pray that not a single Christmas they wouldn't crack out the old Michael Keaton classics.
I bet this was somebody who meant to sell it for $875 and forgot the decimal point.
Would they really say no low balls if that was the case? I don't know. Maybe.
I could see it. All right, our final item. Now, your score is 860 right now with these two combined. You're trying to get under 1,000.
Uh-huh.
You're a big loser if you get over 1,000.
So we gotta do pretty good on this one.
Which means our final item is mower radio controlled.
Chat, is this not cooking? Is this not kind of based? I mean, think about it. If it works, think of how fun mowing the lawn becomes.
It's no longer a chore.
Yeah, you race that thing around. You put a little camera on it, like one of those Spy Kids vehicles. You guys ever have one of those? The spy vehicles, a little camera on it?
Chase someone around with it?
Yeah, you could do that with your lawnmower. That'd be pretty cool. See a rabbit on your lawn? Take care of it?
Now, it's radio controlled though, so what happens if you tap into like the same frequency as the police?
The lawnmower detains me. Unlawfully searches my house. Yeah. Robo mower cop. It would not be too good.
RoboCop, but it's a lawnmower.
Mystique saying 600. Kate Holmes saying $8.99. I have to be close. So lawnmowers are expensive to begin with, right? Mm-hmm. And they upgraded it with the radio controls, which also isn't cheap. This is cool, but ain't no sealed Jack Frost.
That's true, yeah. So it's got to be under $875.
It has to be under $875. There's no way it's above that.
No sealed Jack Frost featuring Michael Keaton.
I like 600. So see 750. 750 sounds pretty good. I'm gonna go kind of in the middle. I'm gonna say
upgrades, people, upgrades.
700.
700.
700.
Now, notably, 860s is what you're at right now. So you need to be less than $140 off. Meaning, if the price is above $840 or under $560, you lose.
Right.
It's got to be within $560 to $840 for you to not lose.
I understand.
And the actual price of the radio-controlled lawnmower is $100.
This one's not my fault. This is not on me. This is not. Are you kidding?
A steal.
They're not even getting back the parts they put into it.
A steal.
They are not even recouping costs. This is completely ignoring the labor they put into it. Like, does it not work? Is that why it's so cheap? Is it a failed project that they didn't get to work?
It might just be. Mark. That being said, at the end of the day, this might be one of the worst prices wrong.
Wait, it says 500. It says
500?
On the listing, it says 500.
Oh shit! Oh my bad, I misread that when I did the listing. You still lose.
That still doesn't save me, but I was much closer.
Lose. See, that's why I make sure to have that price down there, just in case I miss it. I
Kayla-
almost put the wrong price tag.
Kayla says, I won. Did you seriously win on this board? Mark was robbed. If anyone won on this board, I am going to be so impressed.
So 200, so that's still 1,060 for Mark. 1,060 points from Mark.
Dr. City says, does the project at the end mean it's only plans or something?
Or it's still in progress, like he wasn't able to finish it.
Project means it ain't running.
Oh, it means it's not running.
Mystique said, 1378, first time I lost one time in flames, but then after the revision, it became 978, meaning by the skin of their teeth, Mystique did win.
930, 637, BT just over 1,000, just 1,100.
Congratulations to anyone who won on that stupid, horrible, no good board. Wow.
I knew people were going to be mad when I revealed the Jack Frost one.
Yes, thank you so much for following to get us there and 100K likes. We actually hit both metrics. You all are absolutely wild.
They be wildin' for real, for real.
Let's see. Board Ghost, could you print out the odd boards?
JG says,
Take off 5, but I can't.
Yeah, just do 1, 2, and 3. Or sorry, 1, 3, and 5 right now. So that's good.
we gonna have time for all them boards?
No.
Okay.
Screw it. Print all of them. We'll have them for the week.
Oh,
No, all the odd ones.
All the odds coming to you.
he's going sicko. He's going crazy.
Well, it is now time for.
Is he? I am always EP. That's my secret. I'm eternally EP.
Price is wrong doing this.
You could see me and be like, "Wow, Corey's got so much energy today." Nope, it's a trick. I fooled you. You fell for my trick. You fell for my trap. I am not at all energetic. I'm still EP.
It is now time for code names. Woo! I love code names. Yay!
How do you play?
Well, funny you should ask, because we now finally have a tutorial video on our channel explaining how to play.
No freaking way.
Both channels.
It's pinned on both channels. If you do not know how to play Codenames, that's the game we're playing. If you don't know how to play Codenames, check out our channel. It's a pinned video explaining the rules, how we play it. So it might be a little bit different from the rules you see on the box. This is specifically the cooperative version, which is how we play it. But yeah, I'm gonna wait a minute. I'm gonna stall a minute just to give people who want to leave, go watch that video. It takes only a minute, and they can come back. So 2 minutes on the clock, and then we will start. Anna sent 2 finger hearts and 2 roses. Thank you so much. Not Corey says I'm back. Welcome back, Not Corey.
Welcome back.
Love this stream says, but you can call me Jade. Thank you, thank you. Love board games, don't have friends. Well, you're always welcome to play along with us.
Absolutely, every time. Only time Corey has energy is on the way to IHOP. No.
I guarantee you he does. He's in the back of the vehicle like, let me out, let me out.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, you're so right. Because I'm being escorted against my will to the IHOP. Like, get me out of here!
I'm not going back. But he always goes back every Wednesday.
IHOP is kind of like a dark, twisted version of what I'm doing normally. It's kind of like a sick reality.
Bought code names because of y'all. That's awesome. I hope you've been enjoying it.
Hey.
Which phone?
TikTok.
Cool.
Now everyone tell a fun fact, just random. That could be how we stall. We have like 30 seconds left of stalling to let people finish watching the video if they want. I should be looking at the board while we do this.
You absolutely should. I don't know why I should be the one stalling for you. Luis says, fave pancakes at IHOP, Corey? Well, all pancakes at IHOP are objectively mid. However, Cinestacks. If I'm getting pancakes at IHOP, I'm getting the Cinestacks. No question.
Yo, Team Waffles for real.
Teen Waffles, yes!
Yo, Team Waffles.
Waffles! That's objectively why IHOP is bad, because I'm Team Waffles. I'm waffle pilled.
Team Waffle over here.
Corey, you know about your table with the nameplate at IHOP? Well, Mystique, that's because the CEO always has their nameplates out of their table. So, you know. May says, yes, I just came back in time for code names. Welcome in.
Welcome. All right, that is enough stalling. We are ready. I am the Spy Master. I'm going to be giving you all the first hint. It's going to take another moment for me to think of a hint, but that is going to be fun. fine.
You shouldn't have said we're done stalling then. Come on now.
Wah, wah.
Womp womp. Clitortus says, can you turn the fridge back on, please? Clitortus, I can promise. First off, that's an insane name, by the way. I've just kind of said it twice without blinking an eye. It's the insane name. I can assure you the fridge is always on. It's always raring to go. Have you tried Chameleon? We have not, but I know of Chameleon. I think somebody we know owns it. I haven't played it myself, but it seems like a lot of fun. Sleep and Siesta are on the board. It's a perfect board. Corey for 2. Sleep and Siesta. That is my way of life. Kelly says, now I want waffles. I want freaking waffles too. Can you explain Waffle House to an English person, please? Maisie, it's very simple. It is a house with waffles in it. But it's not just a house. It's a home.
It's a waffle home.
It's a waffle home. No, it's essentially, why Waffle House is such an enigma. I don't think I can properly explain to Europeans what Waffle House is like. Just know the more unhinged and dirty the Waffle House is, the better of an experience and food you're going to have. And I don't say that even with a hint of irony.
Nope, true.
Waffles and people fighting, yeah, that's the best way to do it.
The more strung out the cook looks, the better the food's gonna be if you get it.
Absolutely. Kylan says, I have to find you by accident. Kylan, you don't have to do that if you just follow us. Just a little cheeky little button press and boom, you're gonna see us all the time. But welcome in regardless. So Waffle Weatherspoons, I weather many spoons in Waffle House. Most of those I can't mention on TikTok or else we'll get shadow banned. Real quick. Ignore me. Waffle House with a broken blinking sign. Time for a treat. If the sign is blinking and broken out front, you know that Waffle House is going to be fire.
Oh.
You know it's going to be good.
Waffle House sign blinks, dude? Damn.
Alright, I have the first hint for you, stalling over. Your first hint of the round is going to be college for 3.
Shit, dude.
There are 3 words on this board, somehow related to the hint college.
They fried Anita's prawn.
Holy shit! Yo, Anita became a 2-month subscriber, meaning the red prawn next to their name becomes a fried prawn. They fried their ass.
They fried their ass.
Holy moly.
Stadium, genius, beer, stadium, board. Stadium. Beer, stadium, money, stadium? College stadium makes sense, I guess. Money? Money on the board? Yeah, that's a big money sink. A lot of money going into that one. Stadium, genius, board, college board, pencil board. Oh, God, so many of these fit really well. College board. Oh, man. What do I want to say first? Man, money is the pessimistic answer, but I also think it's the correct one. Show me money.
That is a miss.
That's fine. I'll take just a miss.
That is a miss. It is now time to reveal a red one. I'm going to reveal beer as belonging to the red team.
All right, glad I went with money over beer.
You're missing 3. Missing 3.
Oh no, Corey's IHOP servers in chat. They're mad. They said I'm cheating on them.
What the hell?
Dude, listen, I hate to break it to you. I will always cheat on you with Waffle House. Every single time.
Interesting.
Genius and pencil. Sleep because you get no sleep in college. That's true. Although I don't get any sleep anytime. Does anybody truly really get sleep? Ask yourself a good question. When was the last time you got sleep? And I want you to be honest with yourself. Open, honest. Stadium, college stadium makes sense. It's interesting though, because when I see college stadium, I'm like, yeah, that's a perfectly reasonable answer. But we always have to guess what Mark is trying to insinuate with those 3 words. And in what world does Mark think college stadium? Is it this one? It could be. It could possibly be.
Huh. Okay.
While driving today. Kaylin, don't be sleeping while driving.
Let's see. I guess. I guess I am going to go. This is gonna be awkward, but you're still missing 3 from that last one.
Okay, alright.
Your hint is going to be Sprite for 2.
Cranberry, show me cranberry. Is that on the board?
Nope.
Damn it. Just don't
Sprite
want
cranberry.
one. I want a Sprite cranberry. Lime's on the board though. And soda. But show me lime first. Lemon lime flavor.
That is correct. Very nice. That is 1 out of our 9 blue field agents discovered.
Lime, 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 lime. So we still have 3 for college. Can you use a word in 2 different hints? Yes, you can. Spit. That's disgusting. You spit in your Sprite? Or is it because spit sounds like Sprite? Root, stadium, law.
You're missing 3 from college and presumably 1 from Sprite.
All right. College stadium. Sprite is gross. You spit it out. Man, I like Sprite. Sprite makes me happy. Show me stadium.
That is correct. Mark knows that colleges have a damn stadium.
No, I'm not doubting you. I'm just like, you're not a sportsman. So I'm like, if when you think of college, is that the first thing that comes to mind? Like, obviously I know you know colleges have stadium, but is that the first thing that comes to mind for you?
Considering I parked at my college's stadium for the majority of the time because the parking garage didn't work.
Yeah,
Yo, Anna sent to heart me and a level up Sparks. Thank you so much, Anna.
Heart because Sprite. I heart Sprite.
And then you spit it out.
Seal because the bottles are sealed. Pencil, genius. Law, like law school. I don't... If it was law school, wouldn't he just say school for 3? Not college? Like, what's specifically college? What is specific to the college experience? Genius for college? Alright, I'm swayed by a genius. Give me genius.
How's genius on this board?
I believe in you. Show me a blue. Come on now.
I'm not showing you a blue. Where's genius on this board?
No! What do you mean you're not gonna show me a blue?
That's a red one. That's a red one. Let's reveal yet another red one. I'll go with root.
Alright. The root of all evils.
Yes.
Interesting, interesting. Well, he didn't say law. So maybe law is one. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe he was going for law school. Law school is a type of college.
Maybe I'll give you a hint for the red ones. When you guess incorrectly, we'll get blues.
Maybe you should shut your mouth. Maybe you should come up with better hints.
My hints were fine.
Maybe.
You'll be talking about one thing, and I'm like getting ready to press the button, and then out of nowhere you go, okay, genius, a word I had not heard mentioned once.
Maybe if you were reading chat, you would say all the people saying genius like I did. Maybe I'm a person of the people. Maybe I see what chat wants and I say it, unless it's law, in which case I ignore it, or pencil.
Interesting.
But I'll definitely say law and pencil next. Chat, what if I just ignore whatever he says next and just say law and pencil? What if I just ignore it all? What if he tells me school supplies for 0 and I go pencil off rip?
Okay.
Sprite is also like a pixie.
All right, I'm gonna go with this. This is gonna be an interesting one. This might be a hint for you. Okay.
Hint for me? Ignore it all. That's what I'm saying. Why even stream it? Let me just ignore all of chat suggestions and just Hail Mary them all.
All right, this is not breaking the multiple words clause. This is not breaking that because this is a proper noun. $30 bottle of wine for 3.
You get a $30 bottle of wine.
That's not a proper noun. That's a quote.
Title.
That's not.
Is it not the title?
No, it's not. I don't think.
You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, board goes. Check that.
I do in fact know what you're talking about. I'm pretty sure it's not. It's not. Show me spit. That makes sense.
Spit. That is correct. You spit that Sprite right out. Goes in one way, out the same way.
No, don't spit out the Sprite. Don't do it.
$30 bottle of wine.
There's swirl on this board.
Swirling, boys. It's the name. It's the name. Haven't you done well? Number 6, $30 bottle of wine. I got it exactly. This is a proper noun. It is the title of a skit from Auntie Donna, the comedy troupe.
That is an insane pull. That's an insane pull. Is Australia on the board? Oh my god, it is! Oh my god, Ons, you not for the right reason, but you guessed it. Show me Australia.
Australia, that is correct. Auntie Donna.
It's such a highbrow reason to choose Australia.
That's insane.
Yeah, you are thinking way too much. It's an Australian comedy troupe.
Oh my god, this is so niche. No one in chat's going to guess this. Man.
Haven't you done well?
Kendall says how to play. Kendall, great news for you. It's so nice to finally be able to say this. If you go to our channel, there is a pinned video of how to play Codenames. Click on that, give it a watch, and come on back.
Pretty sweet.
Sweet.
Chat has no idea what we're talking about. They have not seen the skit. They do not know who Auntie Donna is.
No idea. They think you're crazy. Show me pencil.
Pencil! That is correct. That is 5 out of the 9 blue field agents discovered. You have used 3 guesses so far. You get 1 more.
I'm gonna make nice. Show me law.
That is correct. Very nice.
Night Country Mozart.
Have a nice night. That is 6 out of the 9 blue field agents discovered.
We're doing it. We're bringing it back. You don't know how to make me feel old? How? How do you do that?
Auntie Donna is not new age comedy. It's actually a bit older.
That video was 8 years old.
Yes. After the stream, go watch $30 Bottle of Wine by Auntie Donna. It is quite funny. It's their original content.
I don't know. 8
their
years
newer
is
stuff.
new age to me.
Whatever, Buster.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. I'm going to reveal Sleep as belonging to the red team.
See, I'm with you, Corey's IHOP server. I think 8 years is relatively recent.
Yeah, but Auntie Donna's been around a while.
I mean, we graduated high school 8 years ago, so that's pretty recent, right? Right? Right, guys? Guys, right? Right? That's recent.
Dude, you're old as shit.
So fuck up, man. I'll fucking kill you.
Whoa.
I'll kill you. 8 years ago is recent. That's what I'm saying. We're still young. We're still basically relatable to high schoolers, right?
Okay, Leo. God damn.
Oh, don't spin that on me like that. I don't appreciate that.
We have so much in common, young high schoolers.
Stop it. Stop it. God, please. No. God, I don't like that. God, you know what's so, like, it really makes me feel disgusting every time I see it? Are those people that made those high school comedy skits, but they're very clearly in their late 20s now, and they're still doing them.
Is this helpful for you?
Yeah, I'll take that. That shit, I hate that. Like the Lele Pons of the world. What you know about Lele Pons? 8 years ago, so 2002, exactly, Moon. Exactly. You got it. Yeah. I'm basically 3 years old. Tay says I graduated from college 20 years ago. All right, now listen. Now, you know, I think maybe that might be getting that you know, I think at that point time's starting to get away from you a little bit there.
Yeah, okay.
I wouldn't dare say you're old. Don't get me wrong.
3 left.
I think it's starting to. I think you're just starting to crest your 30s. Oh no, Corey, I'm old as fuck. All right, you know what? Fair enough then. Fair enough.
All right, this might be a little bit of a pull. Okay.
Oh.
Crap! I can't do that. Damn it! Damn it! I hate this. Whatever. Okay, I'll go with the different version. Your hint is going to be
Come on, baby. Let's see what we got.
Snoopy for 2.
Oh, Pigpen's on this board. It's gotta be Pigpen. Gotta be Pigpen.
Here's an old school reference for the people who thought Auntie Donna was too recent. Y'all know Snoopy? Is that too new age for
Snoppy.
Snoppy! Snoppy!
Snoppy, you ready? Come on, man. I can't believe you snoppied it.
Snoopy! That's still not right, huh?
How'd you spell it that time? That one girl from the Jersey Shore? Show me Pigpen.
Pigpen is correct.
Oh.
Very nice.
It's in the paper. Is paper on the board? Newspaper, paper of any kind. No, I don't see it. Candy.
You still may have been missing one for Auntie Donna as well. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we are. Siesta, because he's always napping. Siesta. That makes sense to me. Show me siesta.
That is incorrect.
Ooh, Snoopy has Oh, guys, Snoopy
Candy.
naps all the time, but the clue was Snoppy. Snoppy doesn't nap. Guys.
So I just revealed Candy as belonging to the red team, and I'll tell you, I really wanted to say Peppermint Patty instead. All right, two left.
Two left. Snoppy's never been sleepy even once. Snoppy is the antithesis of me, for I am always sleepy. Snoppy has never once been.
Shut up.
I do it specifically to irritate you. That is my goal. Mark, I spend 3 hours every weekday doing everything in my power to irritate you as much as possible.
Okay, I think I got it. I think I got the connection.
I am the one that pulls the football out in front of you.
I think I got the connection here. This is a little bit tough, but I think we've eliminated enough words that I can get away with doing this and have this be the only connection you make. 2 left. Your hint for 2 is warm.
Warm? Warm-hearted. That makes sense to me. Heart? Oh, I'm seeing a lot of hearts. Mark, show me heart.
And I heart Snoopy. And Snoppy.
Bro loves his Snoppy.
What the hell?
Bro loves his Snoppy. All right. Flush. Why flush for warm? Why Armada for warm? Baseboard? Baseboard heating? Baseboard heaters? Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, baseboard heaters. Yeah, show me baseboard.
Miss.
Oh, Mark's never heard of those before.
Think a little more literally.
What's more literal than that? What's more warm sleep? I sleep warm. Blossom because spring. Blossoms bloom in the warm. Flush equals blush. Oh, leak.
Clubbing for 1.
You took away beer, guys. I don't know. Oh no. No, Mark, you didn't. A seal on this board? It is. Guys, seal's on the board.
Are seals warm?
Slug? Slugs aren't warm, are they? Blue? What is warm in that you club it? I guess seals are warm, they have a lot of blubber. Yeah, I don't know. Why would you say club when there's seal on the board?
You know why.
I'm showing seal.
That is correct. You know why. You know why. Don't act coy. That's 9 sealed agents discovered. They're warm-blooded, blubber-ridden animals.
A seal did die for this.
Perfect for taking to the club with you. Let's go clubbing with the baby seals.
To be fair, I think if you went clubbing with a baby seal, you would be the guy at the club. You would be like the number one.
And I'll be like,
is that a fucking seal?
And I'm like, yeah, and you know what we're gonna do with it?
Take it clubbing.
Well, the assassin was Leek. Leek was the assassin.
Saw some people saying it in there.
You were driving me insane with college. The answers for college, let's see, first off, our score was 1, keep that in mind.
Whoa, 1.
For college, it was stadium, law, pencil.
Okay, all right, good word on that one.
And you're saying, well, if it was law, why doesn't he just say school? Is there anything specific to school on the board? Stadium.
Schools have stadiums.
Some do, some don't. I mean, stadium isn't as specific to school as it is college. I wasn't confident I would hit stadium if I just said school. $30 bottle of wine was, of course, a comedy skit from Auntie Donna, an Australian comedy troupe where they spit in each other's mouths, and I heart Auntie Donna. It was hard for the last one.
You cannot get mad at me for guessing these things when you give 2 clues back to back. If I heart these things.
Look, I was just trying to hit it. I'm mad at you for the college one. I don't blame you for missing heart. Heart's fine.
I have ADHD and had to leave to watch a $30 bottle of wine. Just got back. Experience peak.
I hope you enjoyed it. It's a classic. And so Snoopy. Snoopy was an interesting one because I didn't want to say Snoopy. I wanted to say Peppermint Patty. And the reason was obviously Pigpen and Peppermint Patty, there is the whole heart thing. She had a crush on one of the characters, right? It was the guy who plays the piano, I'm pretty sure.
I'm not snoppy pilled.
You're not snoppy pilled?
I'm not snoppy pilled.
I believe there's a love triangle with her and Lucy, but obviously I can't really say Lucy because that's not specific enough, so I wanted to say Peppermint Patty. But I couldn't say Peppermint Patty because Candy belonged to the red team. Schroeder, thank you. Feel like I missed so much. Oh, it happens. But we are now at 3 hours that we've been live, so I think that's probably about all we have for tonight. We will be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. New York Eastern Standard Time or 11 p.m. London, our normal time. Once again, guys, thank you so much to everyone who followed. It was absolutely amazing. We set a follower goal for once, and I was blown away that we actually did hit it. You guys are amazing. Speaking of, A sent a "You're awesome." Thank you so much.
No, you're awesome.
No, you're awesome.
No, you're awesome. No, you're awesome.
Night, guys. Corey's IHOP server says, Corey, come down and get some dinner.
I'll be stopping at Waffle House on my way home.
Film these on top of an IHOP. Been watching for a while and finally followed today. Thank you, but you can call me Jade. We appreciate that. It's the only way to consistently see our content. So, if you want to see us again, don't rely on the algorithm to bring you back, because it won't, because Corey keeps on saying naughty words and getting a secret streamed.
Buddy, you're the one who got a secret stream like the past 2 times.
Lol. Anyway, that's all we have for you tonight.
Hey, one last thing. If you're still here as we're ending, that means you kind of like us and you kind of think we're funny. So join the Discord, you dinguses. We're in there all the time. Join the Discord. You can chat with us in there.
Link in bio. Anna sent 3 roses. Thank you so much, Anna. That is all we have for you tonight. Goodbye.